hear that stuff in the background?
Yeah.
You
All I got,
can?
yeah, all I gotta do is mute your mic. Just like that. What's going on, people? Live with Midwest, nothing but the uh no, I'm just messing with y'all. We live with Midwest shipping shop with the facts, people. What's going out there? We've been throwing no funky 50s, but we gonna set them to the side for a minute and get back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? And get back to business, people. So we're gonna be taking a few questions tonight in the chat. No call-ins, just the chat. You know, got any questions, you can get it off your chest. And if anybody else want to say anything that's on the panel, you know, they more than welcome to speak whenever they want to. So with that being said, y'all, what's going on? We got 2 comments in the chat. What they say? Well, Chris, let me send Chris a link because Chris has been hanging out with us lately, man. Chris been ever since Kobe died. Chris been son getting shit left us alone. He ain't fucking with us no more. If you're on the panel. He said, "What's up, peace, Midwest Chamber? Good shot." Chip. I forgot. We can't hear you.
Oh,
There you go.
peace, Sachi. Chris. Okay, here we go.
I hear you, Dip. It's tell him it's choppy.
Right.
Tell him it's choppy because I'm sending an email.
Oh.
Y'all know I got this bootleg internet.
Welcome to the Midwest Show.
Welcome, welcome, people. Welcome. There we go. Message sent, Chris. I'm back.
Peace, Chris.
Money Boy Films. Chris.
West.
What's
Shipper.
Boy.
And a blunt up top. Oh man.
Yeah.
Shipper, man.
I sound choppy. I'm housing motherfucker. That's that killer. That's that white, whatever that shit is, buffalo. I took one pull off of that shit there to throw the blunt in the garbage.
Oh man.
Welcome to the Midwest Show, people. We finna get it on.
Oh.
I got shot back. Shipper in the building. Money Boy Films in the building. We got Chris in the building, y'all.
Building. Shock, you ready for the nugget?
Drop the nugget. What's good with y'all, bro?
What's good?
Or did you already tell him, MW?
No, I ain't say nothing. You know,
Cause you brother from another mother. Just hey, whenever I drop the nugget, Midwest can drop it. You know, we be dropping.
I was waiting on you to drop it.
Everybody up here is nugget droppers, man. Nugget droppers. But all right. Thanks to you, my brother. I got my date. And oh man.
Court date?
You know it. Bam.
Oh, mama, they filed it? Oh, mamas.
They filed it. And everything. Like, man, you right. We don't even got to go up in front of the judge. Up in front of the judge. What? Okay. They don't want to see us. Whatever Shock did to us, man. Shock
terrorize their
ass. Man.
We want to ever deal with that again.
They do not want to see me. They like, no. Stockton dropped the nugget. So
what it do?
So you know, when I wake up in the morning, Shock, you know the first thing I'm going to go do.
What you first do?
I'm going to put it in the newspaper.
Oh yeah. Put that thing in the newspaper.
Put it right in the newspaper. That's what they told me to do. Look, right there. Look, that's the first thing they said. Put it in the newspaper right now. They already gave me the little papers to fill out. Put this, please do this. I'm like, what? They told me, don't even worry about it. Just check in with us. We're going to make sure that stuff is done. I was like, Midwest, do you hear this? And I was reading it to him. He was like, every place that we said that we made sure we put them on notice, shot. Remember, you told me. He said the DMV, the Social Security Administration, the vital statistics, the passport, and the citizenship naturalization. All the motherfuckers on notice because of my nigga Shot in Midwest.
Oh, mamas.
Yep, y'all.
You put them on notice without the decree?
Hell no, you gotta have that decree.
No, you gotta have a decree to put all in places. Remember, you told me to write all that shit on there, Shot?
Yeah.
And they was like, I wrote all that on there. So they told all in places exactly what we said to do.
So you end up writing up there? You end up doing it like that?
Yeah, I told them the DMV. Look, they got the DMV, the Social Security Administration office, the birth certificate, vital statistics, passport for me, and the citizenship naturalization. Everything got to be changed to the proper name.
Oh, mama.
You dropped that one. You dropped that one, Shot, with the motherfucking facts. Ooh, you don't even know. I couldn't even sit down earlier. We was on the other call. I couldn't even sit down. I was over there so amped. Like, man, we wasn't even supposed to be talking about this paperwork on that.
Oh, mama, you good though. That's why people got to get y'all name changed, bro. It is what it is. And, you know, we got our UCC1, we got our double-edged sword. You feel me? So we good. We good either way. We got this highest claim on the superior superior claim on the sea. You know what I'm saying? And now we got our title on the land. So,
what are you doing about the newspaper article? Did they tell you what newspaper to put it in?
No, I told them. You gotta tell them.
Yeah, you gotta basically find a legal newspaper.
Right.
Hey, what's up,
they
Chris?
gave me a list of.
They gave you a list? No,
different papers that. Or.
What's going on, Chris?
Oh shit! They just told me that there were some publications that they wouldn't accept, so they gave me a list of all the publications they accepted.
Yeah, that's all they do.
That were close.
Yeah. And then once you put it in the paper, they're gonna send an affidavit to them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How come that nugget you got wasn't in the level 3? You put something on the back? Well, I don't understand. Yeah.
That was on your petition.
I help Moneyboy personally. Like I helped a couple people personally that emailed me in California and called me, and I just gave him a personal nugget. Like also, I just basically gave him an idea that was ran past to me, and I was like, well, I don't know if it'll work for you, but hey, you could try put this on there. If it work, it work. If not, hey, just do it normal. And they did it, and they got it done. So I told I think 2 other people called me, and I helped them out with theirs, and I don't know if they did it or not. But yeah,
and my fee waiver went through, Shot. My fee waiver went through.
Yeah, you good.
You good. Like Hollywood, y'all in California, y'all might as well go down there and shoot a movie. Go tell Kobe to stop bullshit. Kobe, stop bullshit.
Man, Ship, you don't even. Well, yeah, you do know how I feel right now, Ship.
If it ain't hit it, hold that stem down.
It's it's like, to me, this is like better than any kind of graduation. I feel like it's better than any kind of degree they could give you at a university.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's tops. That's like the best feeling.
It is like on some real. Hey, I was looking for it all day, and MW, my wife
Hey,
is
look.
holding out on me.
Hey, look, if you was geeked to get that date, and you got all that, you got all that energy, you would sit your ass down when you get that degree.
Watch out.
How far out did
You
they
gonna
set
blow
you?
motherfucking- you
Beginning
gonna
of
blow
March?
motherfucking fuse.
Yep, I'm in the beginning of March because the you got to put it in the
Right.
newspaper for 4 weeks
For-
out here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
out here
it's
too.
set
4
on
consecutive
mine for
weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 4 weeks, and then in San there's only one judge. He said that does what I'm doing. He said the other. I said, can I get in any sooner? He said, you can't.
Yeah, they already put your judge name on your paperwork.
Yeah.
Already
They
got-
know his name already.
And who
I
your
was about
judge?
to say-
Who your judge, Money Boy? Kroger?
Hold on, let me make sure because I seen his name on there. I was like, oh shit, MW, they already got his name on here.
All right, I'm gonna turn my VPN off. Damn it.
It is. Let me see. I seen it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It look like
Notice here.
Shocking right over there.
Oh, nah. It's David L. Brown.
Damn, I wonder if they moved Kroger since they got my name. I don't know. It seemed like when you get your name changed, they be moving
They
judges
moved
up
that
out of there.
judge. Because remember the judge I went, they moved that chick.
And then they want to know who they like. If you say to like Social Security Administration, well, Judge so and so, what judge? What judge? Which judge is that?
No, you can always look. I can always look him up and see where he at. But he was a civil judge, so I can always look him up and see where he at. But that's crazy though. I just wanted to know.
And it's crazy we don't even got to see him though.
Now, unless they got moved at the beginning of the year, because you know they could get changed. They probably got moved in January past, so who knows?
What's up with it, Angelo? I see you down there.
Angelo, what's going on?
Man, Shipper. It just feels good knowing that stuff is getting done. Like,
heck yeah.
You know, I sent it off to them.
Yes,
They
indeed.
sent it back to me, telling me we messed up, and then we sent it back. Then they had me on pause. I had to pause for the calls, and now when I go back, when I got my court date, remember, I got equitable interest now. I'm supposed to have equitable interest in my name in my case that I just went through. And I'm almost done. By the time my court case come for my name decree, I'll already be done with my case with them, period. So I need some
hey money boy, you gonna have to go back to court after you're done with your shit. You gotta go. Oh shit.
Because remember I had that case. So now I'm done with that case. And remember, now they did my name change. I already had that fee schedule in there on file. So now everything is gonna line up. Hell yeah. So all the minutes, that minute order they make you sign. Yes, sir, Rebob. Somebody has to be confiscated for that. And I hold equitable interest in my name. So therefore, I think that needs to come to the team.
Woohoo!
All right, Chris.
What happened?
You back.
Yeah.
You back.
I feel like little big man around here. Like, what? But then, you know,
Reggie finna come back there and elbow your ass.
She held out on my paperwork. MW, she just handed it to me way late at night after we was all on the call and shit. I'm like, man, I already didn't had a rough up and down day. If I would have had that, wouldn't have nothing messed up my day.
That's part of waking up.
Piano in my cup.
I know, right? What's going on with y'all though?
Man,
I'm tired of hearing that damn piano. Whew.
man.
About the motherfucking UCC and all that shit. I gotta get the piano shit out my head for a second.
Oh, the piano.
I forgot we had to get the people back straight real fast. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. That's why the paper came back right on time. I was like,
hey, Chris, Chris ain't been up here with me. He like me and Wes on that bullshit.
I follow all the coffee vids and all that.
Oh,
I follow them all.
My brother.
Where'd my lighter go?
I follow them.
Lighter, you need a torch. Think all the things you got over there.
Shit, she empty now. What is you talking about? Oh man, you don't even look. That's clear. You can see the top. Oh man, we need to be in the 420 network. We do except 420.
Still got
you
that.
know.
Oh, I ain't fucking with that shit at all. Yeah. I'm putting that shit. Return to sender.
Man,
that shit too fiery. I'm sending that shit, but that shit too. That's like that shit you see in the book. You like, I am not smoking that.
That's what I'm going on Friday. I'm going to this.
Did you say that you have to throw that away?
Huh?
You have to throw away one of them.
Yeah, you remember earlier I couldn't even smoke that motherfucker when I hit it. Oh, mamas.
Yeah, that one. I was like, man, is he breathing?
Oh, mama, man, that shit had me choking like a mom. I'm good. I'll go back to the motherfucking what's this right here? Some sour. I'll smoke the sour. I'm straight.
No, I'm tripping right now. I just thought about something. My nigga Shipper not in the car.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Ladies and gents and ladies.
Hey, I happen to look up again. I'm like, hold on. Why do it seem like I can actually see Shipper?
Okay, money boy.
I know, right? It's like, who is that guy? I got my green screen back here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, mama.
Yeah. Oh, they said, how did you feel? Remember, I wasn't there, man, when you tasted that Gano for the first time.
Oh, yeah, that was good. It was really tasty. Really, really tasty. It was smooth. Very smooth. It was very rich. And then for
please,
like
no more Gano tonight. Please, no Gano. Please, no Gano. Please, no.
After he say the smooth, then it's over. It's over. I'm not gonna reply with a question.
I'm Ganoed out. I've been blitzing.
Now we got to blitz on the paperwork. We done learned to do that.
What's up? Everybody's name changes to what's going on. That's what's up. You got to get that name change if you want to change the game. That's the whole point. I had somebody call me. He said, Midwest, I think I need you to come down where I'm at because I don't do good with groups. So I think I need to talk to you one-on-one, Midwest. I said, book Midwest 414. I'll let you boy. Oh, mama. I'll let you boy. I said, my people will holler at you and they'll make sure, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all I do is get the phone call and say, hey, somebody want to book you. This what it is right here. Hey, my job is here. Their job is to take care of that. So whatever's being said on that end, I'm over here on this end. I work over here, not over there. I'm on the front line, not a human resource. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. For real. I'm on the front line dropping these nuggets, got these UCCs for sale. Mamas, I got these. I'm breaking these off from the system. It's time to get the Midwest show jumping. People, where my people at? We got 5 people. We got to get more than 5 people here. What, Lanny?
I was wondering. Hey, I had just cut my other thing on, and I seen that. I was like,
man, where like-minded individual? Where all my people at?
How much for you to file that UC 1308 for me?
Oh man, you know, give me 5 G's. I got you. Give me 5 G's. If you want me to file that one, give me 5 G's. I'm gonna file it nice with a gold step and everything, my brother. Straight up,
man.
5 gold stars.
Straight up. We gonna get it. We gonna get it one way or the other. You might get a 3. I'm gonna keep the 08. Mentioning that, we might as well. I got the nuggets right here.
Mm-hmm. My tear all the wrong way and shit. Got me over here twisted.
Man, I should have added something to this. Accessing your EBT account.
Oh, that was hella funny earlier. You crazy.
But mom.
No.
Hey, Chris, some bullshit. All right, y'all. We're gonna talk about contracts payable and gold tonight. Let me put this screen on a little fast. We just in here just getting in, chilling. But tonight it's gonna be contracts payable and gold. Y'all see that? National Archive. That's a copy. That's an original copy. Yeah, I love originals. If it's not an original, I don't want it. If it's not an original, I don't want it.
My bad, my phone died.
Did you win the funeral? I say win the funeral.
Yeah, it resurrected. It surprised everybody.
I guess it fell out. How your phone died? Because you want to break down the story? You tell us. Was it in a tragic accident, or you care to explain? No, I'm just messing with you, Shot.
Yeah, what's going on?
Was the other phones with it?
Was it unlimited minutes?
Hey, money boy, but you got to go back to court after your situation to go to court to make sure you did what you did, huh?
No, I already did that.
So you don't got no more to it at all?
Nah.
Yeah, they gonna discharge you from the program?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how they did my probation. They just, I have to go back to court neither.
But I want to go back. I need my equitable interest.
They stole my shit.
You don't got to go back. What your attorney's gonna go back though, right?
Nah, because I already finished my shit. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's trying to. All right. I agreed to their part of the contract. They agreed to my part of the contract, which was my my fee schedule. They shouldn't have stamped it. They stamped it and put it on a record.
Put it in the case.
Put it in my case.
I just need my little port. I'm shooting for you. I'm gonna win the last one. I'll be right there with you.
Hey, I think Shock, you came to one of them, didn't you?
Shock, I'm gonna be right there. I need my equitable interest. I got equitable interest in this nigga.
I think Shock came to my first or my second one, and I didn't know what to say to the motherfuckers. They was asking Shock, "Who are you? Who are you?" Shock was like, "Hold on." He wanted to go in on their ass.
What I tell you about not following procedures? That shit was funny as hell.
Shock was going in on their ass.
Shock said this case is dismissed. He said case dismissed. He said, yeah, you put that in my doc. Yeah, case dismissed. He said, no, it's not. Yes, it is. I'm out of here.
There go Lanny right there. Did you say what's up with Lanny?
Yeah, Lanny was up. Lanny was up playing the guitar all night. He said he gonna take his truck down that Old Town Road and ride till he can't no more. And what he say? Oil can land, breaker, nah. No. Wow. Y'all ready? I'm trying to roll up so we can school y'all on something. See if y'all get some gold, y'all can pay them bills with some gold. Oh, mamas. The energy company will love to get that asset. Real talk. Money Boy finna sing this song he just wrote 3 days ago. He said LL Lenny was
Not
sleeping.
again. Damn.
He said not again. Yeah, he keep freezing up.
Damn.
All right, y'all. We go. I gotta grab my glasses real fast. I can't hardly see this shit. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my glasses. I mean them shades. He said he can't see. Having some shades. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I know sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning with some shades on the Stevie Wonder. Did you pull that up, Money Boy?
I did, but this shit didn't pull up the way I wanted it to pull up. It pulled up on a little bitty ass screen. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would they pull it up?
Okay,
like
let me
that?
see. Okay, let's see.
Damn. I was in the National Archives. Contracts payable. Go. How many pages is it? 14? Contracts payable in code. An article entitled Contracts Payable in Code by George Cyrus Thrope, showing the legal effects agreements to payable in code. I wonder, do we got the same one?
I don't know.
Senate Resolution number 62.
Hold on 1 second, my brother. I got it. I'm finna share the screen real fast. Let me see.
Oh shit! Why I didn't pull it up on my computer? Because the phone and the computer is totally different. I'm tripping.
Yeah, see that?
The library. Oh no, I see that.
Yep.
Let me make my screen big. Oh yeah. That's the one I pulled up.
And you have to like read it.
Yeah.
Well, if you pull it up, you got it. You want to start it?
All right. Should I read it from the top part or just right? Yeah. See, we both. Oh shit.
Yeah, right there where it takes contracts payable. Go. Let's start there.
Gotcha. It's contract. Let me put this blunt out. I'm tripping. Some smoke all going all in my nose, and I ain't even. You know when smoke go all in your eyes, you try to read.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get myself together.
Yeah, That would have been me in 2 seconds. Y'all would have been like, what the hell, money boy? How you gonna be reading that trying to smoke? Contracts Payable in Gold by George C. Thrope, Washington, D.C. Holders of commercial paper and parties to contracts involving billions of dollars, stipulating for payments in dollars in gold or in American gold coin or in gold coin of the United States or equal to the standard weight of the finest existing on a certain date or in gold and silver coin, lawful money of the United States, etc., are interested in the legal importance of qualifying phrases. In the face of present suspensions of gold payments and the possibility of a depreciated currency. In recent English case, Mr. Justice Farwell in Chancery, there go that word again, y'all, in Chancery has held under a bond providing for payment of the sum of £100 sterling in gold of the United Kingdom of equal to the standard weight of the finest existing on the date of the bond. There was an obligation to pay £100 in gold currency, satisfied by the tendering £100 in gold currency, satisfying by tendering £100 in any form that was legal tender in England. In recent, I don't speak Spanish or whatever that word is.
Go ahead.
All right. A similar conclusion was reached in many American cases in the states courts where the jurisdiction first was invoked to give effect to the effort of the businessman to avoid loss through compensatory acceptance of tender of depreciation currency in the payment or in payments of debt incurred for a gold consideration in the era of greenbacks. The law of the United States.
Go ahead.
The law of the United States recognized two kinds of money, namely coin and paper. The term dollars in species, meaning gold or silver coin dollar. Dollars in currency mean dollars in notes or any paper money current in the community. Trayback versus Wilson, 1872, 12 Wall, 1687, 20 L. ED 460. A Missouri contract of June 7th, 1862 to pay in the current gold coin of the United States in full tale and count without regarding to any legal tender that may be established or declared by any law of the Congress, which was held satisfied by payment in the normal value in the legal tender money. The court said that it was not a contract to be paid in bullion or in so many pounds or ounces of gold, but in a certain number of dollars in coin. The transaction did not regard gold as a commodity, but as money. The Legal Tender Act has made treasury notes of like value with gold. A legal medium there could be no distinction between notes and gold. The theory of the suit bought on contracts payable in specific chattels is that the court judgment is not for payment in articles in any kind, but for the damages resulting to the creditor in consequences of breach of contract. This judgment can be paid off and satisfied in whatever money the law has clothed with attributes of legal tender. Although it was a notorious fact for purpose of trade in the commercial transactions, a difference was made between treasury notes and species of coins. Whatever fractions might arise from the enormous cause, the debtor right to pay in whatever medium he chooses could not be affected. In administering the law, it was necessary that Gold and treasury notes should not be considered equal. Apple versus Wiltman, 1860, 38 MO 194. A note payable in gold was held enforceable only for the face value of the note payable in any lawful money, and a judgment for a premium on gold in addition was declared invalid. Wow. Now, that was crazy. Henderson versus Mike Pike, 1864, 35 MO 255. A ground rent payable in law silver money of the United States of America was satisfied in Pennsylvania by payment of the treasury notes of the issue February 25th, 1862. The court satisfying that the addition of the word silver was merely descriptive of the lawful money and bounded neither party. It meant simply a kind of lawful money in which the tender could be not a prohibition, a form of money. It was declared that no party could consent to a stipulation impugning the power of the lawmaking branches of the government. Schoenberg versus Brennington, 1866, 52 PA ST 9.
Wow. So this where the gold come in at. This where that one little piece that King Wage got with the 1.6 ounce gold in it.
Oh, the carrot bar when he pulls out the credit card and it got the little piece of gold in the middle.
And then he got the little dollar piece with the gold in the middle.
Yeah.
Now remember, it was like a month, like 3 months ago, North Carolina announced that they was accepting payments in gold, so you can make purchases with gold. So this was my whole thing with the contracts payable in gold, was if they're accepting gold, was that a sign for us getting back on that standard? Because I've never heard of anybody accepting gold for anything other than pawn shops and jewelry stores buying it.
And like 2 years ago, one dude tried to go to Bank of America to pay his house note with cash, and they wouldn't accept it. It went viral all over the internet. And when I seen that, I was wondering like, what is going on? And then when I started seeing everybody either going to cryptocurrency or gold, I was like, hold on, is everything fixed to switch? But it ain't that it's about to switch. It was going back to where it originally was.
Right, going back to the beginning. So do anybody hear the trumpets? Do anybody hear the trumpets sounding?
That's the rapture.
Do anybody hear the trumpets? Just asking. Because your commander in chief and your vice president, Donald J. Trump and Mike Pence, trumpets. You hear the trumpets going off, y'all? Y'all better wake up. Sound the alarm.
Just like when they first said Trump and Mike Pence, I was like, wow. And then when they said that what chemtrails were BA and aluminum, on a periodic table, that's BA and AL, Bell. So it was like, wow, why would you?
They said that's the same shit that they make the screens in the movie theaters with. That's the same material.
What?
So why would you be spraying that shit in the sky? Because think about it.
because the aluminum reflects the rays of the energy from the sun back into the atmosphere because it's killing them. That's just what they said.
So that's what this blue light on this here screens are doing to us.
They're about to, or if they're not already broadcasting something onto the sky, an image or an illusion or something that they don't want us to
There
see.
you go. See what I'm saying? Just think about it, y'all. Say you go to sleep. Everybody, they know when everybody sleep. They know when everybody died down. Just think about it. You look up in the sky and see some weird ass Star Wars shit. You see different planets and shit. They like they sitting right over your house. You know, like why would you be spraying and stuff in the sky if you didn't have an agenda? It ain't about the sun. Everybody thinking it's about the sun. The sun can defend itself. It's bigger than that. Watch when it's a movie they had. I forgot what movie they said when the one guy figured out that they was projectors. That was the scene.
I was just getting ready to say that.
I think they said that was Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man or some shit.
Because look, if that's the same stuff that makes our televisions, and that's the same stuff they spraying in the sky. So then, therefore, everything, just like we're projection right here, they can create a smoke screen.
Okay, do you guys ever see those days when the whole sky is gray with the haze, and you can't see? It looks like a white wall. You can't see anything, not for as far as the eye can see. And it's not like clouds where you see cloud formations. It looks like a big wall.
Right.
Of gray. No formation of anything.
That's what Kobe was flying in yesterday.
Exactly. And all that bell.
See, now that's weird. Now it's like, so then what's going on the other side of that wall?
So then that almost goes with the story of something that's going to be flying through the sky. Do you really think it's flying, or do you think that it is nothing but stuff that's being projected as if we were flying drones? You know, you can make drones change colors. So if there was 1 million drones flying at one time in sync with each other, and they all change colors, and then they all separate, and then they all come back, all in sync, in unison with each other. I seen them do it out here in Sacramento with about 50 of them. So I see
y'all got to get ready because that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to scare the shit out of everybody. And y'all just got to know the real from the fake. Y'all got to be able to see through this shit.
Well, they say that the truth is stranger than fiction. So I'll be honest with you. For me, the weirder it is, I think the more true it's going to be. I think that everything that they're doing, they're hiding, and everything that, like for example, I see a white wall. You know, there might be a planet whipping by that they don't want you to see, or a big mile-long spaceship that they don't want you to see. I'm not conspiracy theory or anything, but I'm just saying I never saw that when I was a kid. A big white sky where you don't see a cloud, but the whole thing is white. Never saw that as a kid.
I'm trying to.
You haven't, yeah, because they've been trying to think
about it. So just think about it. So what if somebody had something to just shoot in the sky and hit something that they can't see, and it's still daytime outside right now? And you just make that gap in the sky and you can see through it like, whoa, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, y'all will be scared as a bitch. Y'all be thinking y'all in Hollywood for real. You'll have motherfuckers packing up trying to run and ain't nowhere to go.
I was just getting ready to say they'll be running with nowhere to go.
Everybody
shit.
know where to go, bro. That shit be so funny. And then the motherfuckers would be sitting back laughing, just like how we talking about it now. They be watching on the big screen, watching motherfuckers panic and shit, tearing, killing, trampling each other, killing motherfuckers, and thinking like, oh, we finna die. And all the time, you motherfuckers the ones that's killing up the motherfuckers, running over motherfuckers and shit.
Hey, so all you gotta say is run. Everybody will start running in the mall. They ain't gonna,
Hey,
they ain't
Chris.
gonna they just gonna run.
Yeah, hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
You sitting at the bus stop, right?
Yep.
You look to your right. You see a motherfucker running to you. His eyes big as a motherfucker. What you gonna do? You gonna take off running too? Like this nigga running me.
It depends on how many of them run it. If one person run it, if
If
one
he running
person,
like that, I don't give a fuck how many of them running. I'm gone. Something ain't right. Somebody he seen death. I'm out of there. I'm like, what dude running for? I don't know, but he shouldn't have been running. Not like that. On the real.
Hussein Bolt.
It's motherfucker. Straight up. He's trying to get to safety. Nigga that ran past his crib.
He said ran past his old crib.
Mama. She said some people say they are hiding Nibiru, the planet looking like a red dragon. Y'all don't even know what Nibiru is, man. That's what they told y'all. It was a planet, so everybody run with Nibiru is in the Bible. If you want to be serious about it, for y'all people that read the Bible, I don't read it, but I know it's in there somewhere. I bet you. I bet you any kind of money it's in that book that some people will kill you over.
It was supposed to be the
You
dog.
know Nibiru, Chris?
What about
God
it?
of Nibiru is supposed to be
You know
the dog, the god, dog head body, the lord of the underworld.
Anubis.
Anubis, that's Anubis. So
They say it's a planet that is, it's not even a planet, really. They say it's a man-made planet that leaves and comes. Its orbit is like every 20-something thousand years, some shit like that. I studied it from a few different perspectives.
I'm saying, so who live on that motherfucker? I'm trying to be serious, but at the same time sarcastic. Like you said, it's man-made, right?
Well, it's not natural. Not man as in us. They say man as in Anunnaki or the higher beings, the ones that we call gods that created us, or on that planet that comes around every 20-something thousand years. Some people think it's a planet. Some people think it's a vessel.
shit.
I don't think either one is the case, but it's just good to know what people think about what.
About what it is or what it isn't.
Oh.
That's what he was just saying, Shipper.
If it don't exist, then I really don't have a view of what it is.
I'm trying to think. Hey, Shock, what was the name of that ship? I said no, it wasn't the Majestic. Was it the Majestic? Damn. Shock, I know you still here.
I hear you. What happened?
I said, what's the name of that ship? I said that was cloaked.
What are you talking about? You No, you talking about he just said mothership, but you talking about not brew. You talking about the planet that's coming?
No, I'm
Like
talking about what
saying?
was the name of that ship that he was saying.
Oh no!
Damn.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a lot of shit close in the sky. Wait till that shit start falling and snatching motherfuckers. Motherfuckers gonna be right. Come here, Mr. Tough Guy. Bring your ass here. All your killers gonna be crying.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Mr. Funny Man. You ain't so funny.
Think everything's a joke.
Do I amuse you like a clown?
Why make you laugh?
Damn, I forgot the name of that fucking shit.
Yeah, Shalonda said that's why they say I question that, and I haven't researched it.
I mean, I heard about it. They were saying that it was going around and it was gonna hit the earth and all this shit. That was what they were saying at first. Like the moon coming around and this close to the earth, and if it do this, man, how the fuck is gonna do all that shit if it's orbiting around some shit that it always orbit around? That's what I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is it gonna hit? Somebody move that motherfucker.
They said that the gravitational pull supposed to make it this time go around. It's supposed to be hecka close to the earth and barely miss it or whatever.
So what happened?
It's not here yet, but that's what it does every time. This is old Sumerian text that all other texts come from. So there's nothing else that can counter it. It all comes after it.
So then they tried to say, hey, the people that created you people here on Earth, those are the people that live on that planet. So therefore, you know, those are like the creators.
Anarchies and shit.
Yeah. But, you know, that's all. Everybody got their own little fucked up theories. But, you know, it's just all about studying.
Hey,
don't blame me, man. Hey, I'm not here, y'all.
Can I ask you one question, Chris?
Sure.
What was the purpose of putting a Tesla in space?
I
got one more question. One more question after that.
Hold on.
I like this one right here too.
To show how many puppets you have. To exert, to show, to display how much control you have. If you believe a tire with air is going to go in space and just be intact, that makes no sense. I mean, just the whole concept of a car floating in space, it makes no sense at all. No, there's no logic behind that at all. To me, there's no logic.
Exactly. Because I was sure going to say, who the fuck up there driving around? Straight up.
Look, once you get out of the Earth's atmosphere, which means you get past the whatever you want to call it, Van Allen radiation belts, firmament, whatever you want to call it. Once you get past that, it's cold as shit up there.
Right.
All right. So wait, and the sun is past that, right? So does the sun give you heat?
Yeah.
So that's what the sun is responsible for. It gives heat. No, it doesn't give heat. It gives energy. The energy comes through that shield and then it's converted into heat.
Right.
Does that make more sense? Or does the sun hot and it gives off heat?
It makes sense.
It gives off energy. So
right.
Whose energy? What is that? Is that useful to us at all? Is that beneficial?
Yeah.
How? I mean, other than life, it gives life. Is that beneficial to you?
No, it don't just give light. Because you why do you think people sun gaze and do and ground and things like that to that nature? Because they're
I know why. Yeah, I know why.
I'm saying I know too, because I do know I ground myself as well and shit. So I know where it comes from. and I know how I feel after I do that. You know, and I know I needed some water, and I'm straight for the day.
But what do you do? So this is what I just come across, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Gano helps a lot, because that's one thing that's different between all my life when I've sun gazed and now. You say when you're done, you but I'm saying when you're doing it, when once it turns black, because you'll be staring at it and it's gonna turn black, and when it turns black, there is a point that you can access stuff. You can ask questions. I never knew this before. I was like, what the hell? This was just Saturday. It was amazing. I never knew you could do that. I didn't know you could see different things. I didn't know any of that, but now I do.
You should have been on the yellow shit earlier with us than that one.
Yeah.
For real.
Man.
We probably would have
You
sold
said
out.
with the cannon.
You have green people. You have green-eyed people out there going blind.
Right.
Man, my eyes brown.
Yeah. See, my cousin, he just got his master's in kinesiology, so he's all into fitness and all this stuff and the body. And we're playing tennis, and I'm like, do you know about your eyes? And he has no clue. He went through all this college and he doesn't know anything about his eyes. But he does understand how the body chemistry is affected by energy, frequency, and vibration.
Mm-hmm.
And he just didn't know all the ways that you can increase yours and the connection you had to what maintains the atmospheric energy, frequency, and vibration.
Right.
It's a cold thing, man. It's very it's nice. It's amazing, man.
It's amazing, people. Y'all hear him. You can't lie about it. You know, when he got to talking and asking questions and that shit got to, talking back to him, he had to come back to reality, right?
It don't talk to you. You see it. It don't talk to you. You see it.
Yes,
you
sir.
see what you see it.
Is
There's
it
no
what
voice talking to me? You
is
see
it thoughts? Is it thoughts that you like? Is your thoughts coming? Like, is it like a visual of your thoughts, or is it like? Because I haven't seen anything like it haven't turned black on me yet, So maybe I'm not probably at that level yet.
Yeah, I stare at that. So just like today, I'm staring. We'll go Saturday because that was ridiculous. I started at like 10:30, and I'm staring at the sun from 10:30 to 11:30. That's a long time. No blinking. I didn't attempt to not blink. I didn't attempt to stare at it that long. It just happened to be that way. I didn't know it was going to turn black. And I was like, whoa, because it's not black like darkness, but it's black like an eclipse black.
Right.
And that was, and then just questions started popping in my head, man. I was like, well, and then I was, I start laughing. I just started laughing like, wait, can I really do this? I'm like, all right, let me see. So yeah. And you
like the movie Bird Box.
You can do it. You know where the answers are coming from. Like you feel them, you see them. Like Money Boy was talking about downloads. And you know how people get possessed by you do something and you say, I don't know why I did that. You know what I mean? Or something controls you, right? So let's say that is an energy that controls you. It stays with you. So if you download a new energy, it's going to take the place of that old energy. So that thing that you used to covet, or that thing that you used to do, that energy that used to govern your lust or your greed, it can easily be overwritten. You can download a better app, for lack of a better word. But the first thing I saw before it went black was I saw my family, generations of people like me, staring at the sun, and the strength that they were exuding, and the way it was amazing. And I joined them. Like, it was just really, really cool. Like I couldn't wait to get back out there Sunday. I couldn't wait to get back out there today. This morning, the sun was, it was just a white, like Shipper said, just white canvas out there. And if you notice, that white canvas will move to stay in front of the sun. It's weird the way they're doing it. We could say the sun has nothing to do with it, but they keep putting it in front of the sun.
Right.
I don't know why.
They can, it's a movie screen, so they can make any type of effect they want, like a green screen.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna do that again. Yeah. We don't know how long they've been doing that.
Right.
It's to the point now you don't know what to believe. I saw a video of the towers where there was no plane. They just started exploding, but somebody could have took the plane out. I don't know. It's just like, I don't even get into all that stuff. But yeah, we know they do that kind of stuff. We know they do it. We know that they want to put some fake ass alien invasion up there. But when it comes down to it, you're the alien. If you're a melanated person, you're the alien.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, how could you not be? You're connected to something off of this planet. That's what most black people believe. If you believe in God, you're connected to something that you came from somewhere before this. You don't even have to get into all that stuff. At the moment of conception inside the womb, they have tried to replicate that, to see what happens at that particular instance, and they can't see it. It's something that they cannot record, that they cannot see, that they cannot duplicate, no matter what they do, no matter how many colliders they make or any of that. They can't do it.
Right.
But there are some people who are not aliens, and all they are is of this planet and nothing else. They can't do anything other than what's inside this atmosphere.
Right.
Because they're not alien to this planet. They are native to this planet, like monkeys or Denisovan monkeys or Neanderthals or fish or any of these things. There's people that have that stuff in their DNA. I don't, but there are people that do.
Right.
We're different. I don't love them any less. I don't look at them any, but I'm saying that everybody's not the same. I hear people say it all the time. We're all the same. Yeah, okay. But you can pull up a YouTube window right now and see people's DNA tests, and they got Neanderthal like a motherfucker. Denisovan monkey. Fish.
Red nose.
Hey, shit, I ain't no telling. Now it's legal for them to do that, so they can make you a pig man now.
I seen that shit. That was crazy about that pig man.
People, how cold this is. You can get a woman to have your surrogate baby, and because of the way that law is and the way abortion is, right? You can have her bring the baby to term and then give it up for adoption because you're already contractually obligated. Now you can just have them grow organs for you that are custom made to your body.
That's crazy.
I mean, science can do that now. Of course, it's morally and ethically wrong, but they've changed the laws to say, okay, we can do it now.
Right.
But when they're gonna duplicate organs, why is it always melanated organs? I was like, is there such thing as melanated organs?
Right.
Is a blood cell of a person of color different than a blood cell of a non-person of color?
Right.
Turns out it is.
Yeah.
Turns out that same thing that makes your eyes brown is around each and every cell you have. Crazy little facts.
So what about the mixtures,
What mixtures?
the mulattoes, the black and the whites that are mixed?
What mixtures?
Or like you say, if there's different race, people with non-melanin, what about the ones that are having babies with melanin babies?
Okay, I didn't say different race. I didn't say that. But I hear what you're saying. But look,
But
you
I
said
think
mixed. You said mixed. Science has proven that, and we know that that's not true. You have dominant and recessive.
Right.
If you have a dominant and recessive mix, guess what you come
I
out
got
with?
it.
A dominant, not a
I got
recessive.
it. I got it. That's why. All right. I don't know why I asked that one. That was kind of like a no-brainer. I had to really think about that after I said
So
it.
you said a cell. What was the special cell? Because I had went to the restroom. I heard
We're talking about a dominant gene and a recessive gene.
yeah, no, you were saying something about the
You
eye.
put those together, you're not going to have a half dominant, half recessive gene. It doesn't work that way. It's going to
That's
be
why you
dominant.
have a drop of melanin. Your baby go melanin.
That's it. That's why they. Yes, exactly.
And
It had
that's
nothing to
why,
do with racist shit. They made it racist, but it was a fact.
yeah. You get a drop of our blood, you become our blood. I don't care who you are. You get a piece of this, you become this.
And then look, you have people that argue that point because I've listened to all sides. Because when I see what
they
you
come
see, I
from
see
us.
more. See, that's what I was getting at. That's what people say. They come from us. Okay, if they come from you, how do you have people who have no black, only Neanderthal white? If they come from you, that'd be impossible.
No. The idea is this: is that when you take the I guess we'll say Negroid DNA, you can get Neanderthal DNA from it.
Negative. So you can take dog DNA and get cat DNA from it.
No, those are different species. You can't
So is
put cat and
Neanderthal.
dog together and create a species that can reproduce again.
Look, I've had my last lady, she wanted to have a baby. She could not have a baby because her body would reject it. The only way she could have a baby is if she went and got these shots to make her body not reject my seed. Because we're not compatible. Because we're not the same. No? You don't know? You never heard of that?
No, I never heard of that, but I'm not trying to say that, I'm not trying to say that that I understand the science of it, but I'm gonna to what degree we're not the same. I think, I mean, that seems like it seems like you're, you're taking that to another level that I'm not familiar with. I'm open to the conversation. I'm open to listening to it, but I never heard that before.
You can see a black person and a white person, and you'll think that they're different. I don't think that they're different. I have to know their DNA to know that they're different or not. I don't care what they look like. They could have blonde hair, blue eyes. If I don't know their DNA, I don't know if they're different or not. There's a difference between a Neanderthal and an albino. Even if you have an albino and a Neanderthal 10,000 years ago and you come all the way to today, there's still going to be a difference between the Neanderthal and the albino, even though they might look the same. And you could have a Neanderthal, an albino, and a black man, and all three of them would look the same, but they're all different.
Well, okay, different is kind of a general term. I think you're saying something more than different.
They have a different genetical makeup. They have
You're saying that they're different
they have a
species
different
altogether?
they have a different biochemistry to them. They're different. They're not the same.
Okay, so I mean, so you're saying that they're as
They're
different
nervous.
they're as different as cat is from dog? They're not the same
Some
species.
some are, yes. Some are. That's why some people have to get shots in order to have a baby by another person. It's just how it goes. The black woman can have a baby by anybody. Don't trip.
So why so
she's,
why
she's
why is that?
universal. She's universal. Her womb is different. She
Okay,
is
so
set
could
up
she
she is set up to foster all life, obviously, to keep all life going in this on
okay,
this
so when
earth.
you say all life, then how far are you gonna say are you gonna how far are you gonna say that all life universal? What's the limit on that?
On earth, as we know it, she can have a black woman can have a baby with by a Neanderthal, by a Denisovan, somebody with those genetic traits. She can have a baby with a Caucasian, all 100% Caucasian. She can have a baby with an African or a melanated person. She can have those babies, and her system will not reject any of them. She was made to do that. She's unique in that way. You can't take a lion and have a dog impregnate that lion. It ain't gonna happen. But she is unique. That's why we've always held her up. Just as a society, the oldest society, melanated people, they held the women up. As far as I've researched, that's what it shows. This patriarchy stuff is new.
And that was deep, folks.
I studied the oldest stuff I could find, man, because the new stuff is all subject to tampering. And if you go to the oldest sources, you can at least, you know what I mean, at least find out where they got their information, how they drew the conclusions, and for what reasons. But when you find out it all goes back to like one specific set of texts, that's pretty crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't use the word African. That word is like 1,500 years old, if that.
Chris educating us tonight, y'all.
Who the what?
I told Chris educating us tonight. Giving us a history lesson, god damn it.
I've been on
I appreciate that.
5 continents. You go to 5 different continents, and I felt great connections on all of them. But I know this is where I originated from, right where I'm at. It's just me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that moment of conception is it's quite an amazing thing.
You good over there, shit?
Yeah, sonship. How do you sun gaze? I'm just curious. Nobody ever instructed me. I learned on my own.
Where did you learn?
On my own.
When I was a young, well, just really young, I was compelled to look at a sunrise, and I don't know why, but and just look at it as long as I could. But when I when I got older, it's been a long time since I'd done it, and I just ran across some people who were talking about it and writing a little bit about it, about how the brain can convert sunlight to vitamin D far better than the skin can.
Right.
And then and they would and that's they would just say some general, of course it piqued my interest, and I started listening to what they were saying to see to see what they might say, because I always heard, never look at the sun.
Yeah.
And remembering that, that's what I wanted to do, like, so bad, so weird. And so, so I didn't for a long time. But when I was in my 30s, I I looked into it, and they said that you can safely look at the sun 20 minutes. Well, at first they recommended only look at it at 10, for 10 seconds at a time.
Right.
Like the first day, only look at it for like 10 seconds, and then the next day increase it by 5 seconds until you get to about 45 minutes, and then you pretty much, that's as much as you really need.
Mm.
So increase it 5 seconds a day so you get to 45 minutes, and then the opposite. They said you could start looking at it, from 20 minutes to sunset all the way to sunset. And then, same thing with the increments of time, but obviously at sunset, the sun's strength is diminishing as it goes down, in terms of, how they described it, how much of the sun was passing through the dome of the atmosphere. So it's like, as it's setting, the sun is cutting through more atmosphere, and the atmosphere is protecting, more, your eyes more from sun to light. So you could probably, so as it's setting, you can look at it longer.
Did that make sense?
Well, I don't know. It was just a recommendation.
Right, I'm just asking. Because right off the bat, I'm thinking 93 million miles away. I don't see how much. Now, I've never even thought about it. I'm just saying, how much fluctuation would you have in actual energy, being that it's 93 million? I don't even know that it's that far away. I was just saying.
I don't think it's that far away.
Right.
I'm not of that opinion. It doesn't. That almost seems beyond ridiculous.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, beyond ridiculous. And so, but that's what the people who had recommendations, these are some of the things that they said, and those were everybody else was like, never do that. Never do that.
Right.
Never, don't you, oh my goodness, don't you dare look at the sun. And so the people who actually had a recommendation, that's what they were saying. And then and they, and so I say things like that, but I'll look at a noonday sun.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any problems with it.
I think people trip when they tear up. You're definitely gonna tear up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tear up anytime, and it's not painful. It's not that it's painful, but I don't know what it is. It's just that I think my eyes are just not accustomed to it. Maybe, especially at this age now.
Or maybe it's cleansing.
Yeah, it's the process.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it comes out my pores, my mouth, my nose, my eyes, everything.
Yeah.
But you have to like, you go 10 minutes in, you have to stop and process. And you have to do it the opposite. Like, you had your eyes open so long. Now you have to close them and focus in the darkness and interpret, and then go again. That's what I found works phenomenally great. Works wonders.
There's a guy out there. His name is Dr. Jack Cruz. Have you heard of him?
I thought you were gonna say Dr. Africa.
He said he actually moved to I think he moved to Costa Rica. He moved to someplace real sunny because he was like, no, we all, and this guy, he's lily white, but he's like, he'll basically say, and the guy's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's a neurosurgeon, all this and that, and he's lily white, but he'll tell you, it's like, look, everybody's black. That's what he'll say. Right. And he's like, we all, it doesn't, even like, he'll even say like white people, the melanin, he's like, the darker the melanin, the better you're going to be adjusting to the sun. But he's like, even lily white folks have like tan melanin, but he said, nevertheless, everybody needs sunlight. Right. And so he moves to coast because not even because of your skin or the melanin. He said that your mitochondria need sunlight, every last one of them. And there are like at least thousands of mitochondria in even cells like in even like bone cells. And so he goes into that, and he'll say things like, you don't really need to look directly at the sun. You can just have the sun kind of like bank into your eyes from an angle, as long as it's rather direct. It doesn't have to be like direct. You don't have to look like right at it. And the guy, if you look him up, the guy is he's definitely genius. I don't know if everything that he says is true, but he's a phenom, and very, very unique with his research, and a lot of the research he'll conduct a lot of that research himself. He has access to a lab and teams, and so he'll conduct a lot of research himself. Good, gold standard university level research, but he'll publish his stuff in what is it, the Journal of American Medicine and all that, so he'll publish his stuff too. So I'm not saying that I believe all the research that comes out. I don't, but it's peer reviewed, right? So good guy.
No, we're not talking about worshiping the sun. I think the yang to sun gazing would be moon gazing, because that is powerful also.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, if you can do one without the other, but that's like the yin without the yang.
Yeah, I do. I get both. And when I can. I don't do it like religiously, and I don't do it as a religion, but I like to do it. I like to do both, because it's for some reason it just feels it feels natural, and it just feels good.
Yeah, most definitely. You know how your mom would give you that evil eye? They say it's a side eye, and you can feel that. You can feel that gaze. I do that too, and it's almost like another tank that you can feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's look. Once you got that look, it was already too late. Something was gonna happen. You can count on it.
It's crazy. You feel energy coming out your hands and everything. People think it's crazy, but it's real.
Well, you know how they say that observation You know, with that double slit experiment when they were looking at particles and waves.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
behave differently when they're
observation.
observed. Yeah.
Right. So there's an energy. So apparently there's an energy that comes through observation,
Yes.
which is, I mean, I think that's pretty amazing.
Right. An unseen energy that you will not see, no matter what apparatus you choose to try to invent to view it with. You cannot see this.
Or you can only see its effect.
Right. That's just like the birth. They want to see that moment of conception, but no, not for you. Keep that veil on, buddy.
Right. Yeah, we got, it's all good. Let's sit down here talking about the sun and shit.
Yeah, somebody was talking about sun worshiping. I'm like, what are you talking about? Huh? What?
Yeah.
No.
Sun worship. Ain't nobody talking about worshiping no sun. Goof. Man, come over here with that shit at no 4 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah, that's just what does the sun supply? Energy. So that's an account of energy you got up there. Currency. You can tap into. Just like we have these accounts that we can become creditors and set off debt, but we don't use those accounts because we don't know about it. This is another currency or bank of energy you don't use because you think it's something else. You think it just keeps you hot.
Man, I'm about to smoke for that one.
Talking that shit.
Oh, fuck the sun. All it does is burn me.
Yeah,
I like the winter.
Staring that motherfucker.
I don't like the winter, man. I don't like the snow.
You staring that motherfucker and tear the motherfuckers up.
I'm a night owl. I don't like the daytime. You wouldn't have a nighttime if there wasn't daytime. If there was only nighttime, you wouldn't be here.
Oh my God. That really wouldn't.
Not at all.
I'm with you, T-Wanda. I got you. No, real, ain't got to say nothing. They out there kicking motherfuckers from the 50-yard line. Oh, mama. They fucking with the right channel. Hey, I love the moderators. They do not play. We kicking motherfuckers from the 50-yard line between the uprights.
I mean, it's a gross lack of imagination and vision, because you see how much we use, what, 13% they say of our brains. We know about 5% of what's going on in our own country or in our own neighborhood. There's so much we don't know. We know about 5% of what's going on in our body. You don't find out you got cancer until you're about to die. like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, laddie.
But they're gonna tell you what something isn't. No, these accounts aren't real. No, don't gaze at this. Like, what are you talking about? You're so close-minded. You deserve everything you get.
Hell yeah. What up, King Wage in the building? What up, bro? Real, Chris, you right. You absolutely right. So, motherfucker access the other part of that brain, that be there, scare themselves. Like, damn, I was this smart. Motherfucker, I've been trying to tell you that shit for the longest. The police was beating on your door.
And look, they are just now starting to figure out. You know, they used to call it junk DNA. And I said, when I was little, I'm almost 50 years old. I said, what is junk DNA? That don't make no sense. God don't make no mistakes. Because they were telling me how perfect God was. I'm like, well, you saying he put junk in me? What? So now we know that there's switches inside your DNA. Do you know if you could flip one switch in your DNA, boom, you got gills. Now you can breathe underwater. That's how easy matter can be can be manipulated if you can move those switches. So of course they're trying to do that, but they're only able to do what some form of man has actually been able to do. Why not you?
Right.
Why not me?
Why not Lanny? And
Why
that's
not?
right.
Yeah, why not me? Come on.
No good reason. We only handcuff ourselves.
Right.
If you take anything from Kobe, you should take away that drive and that will, that if you want to be the best, you can be the best. You got to believe it first.
Yes, sir.
I guess that would be that Mamba mentality. Nothing can stop me.
Yeah, that's what I try to think anyway.
To try is to fail.
Yeah.
Say again?
To try is to fail.
Oh, you just got to like take command, right?
I mean,
And fail is first attempt in learning.
yeah. How many things have you tried and you actually did? Every time you try, you fail. But when you succeed, you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you got to try first to succeed?
No, you have to do.
You gotta, yeah. I like that.
Okay.
One, Chris. I like that one, Chris.
Thank you.
I ain't awake yet, man.
Well, you need to park that big motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
That's it, Chris, right there.
Trust me, bro. I'd like to.
That big motherfucker going down the highway at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to park this thing permanently.
Nah, we gonna still need somebody to learn how to push stuff around.
Money boy, what did he say? During times in Africa, we were able to stay underwater for a long period of time, waiting on our enemies to cross the river for the ambush.
King Ways, from what I studied during wartime in Africa, what you're talking about, we used to use the innards of animals, and you know what I mean, the lungs of them or the stomachs, and we would take them right in there and breathe in them.
You said y'all would do what?
Breathe with them. Just like if you take a balloon and you go underwater, you can suck air out of that balloon. We used to do that with the various organs of animals that were elastic. That's how they were doing that. They didn't just go under there and chill like that and stay underwater for hours. Of course, you could stay underwater longer if you train yourself, but no, they were using these sacks. And of course, the modern man has turned that ideology into scuba tanks.
Air tanks.
Scuba tanks.
Yeah. But he's exactly right. But it's not a mystery. We know how those people stayed underwater in that time period.
Shit, I can stay underwater for 10 hours and breathe.
Right on. And then you get out of the submarine.
Well, I was thinking I'm using a straw, sticking up out of the water.
There you go. They did that too, but when you got these, when you got deep water and people crossing, they can see through clear water. You want to be deep. You want to be way under. So that's what it used to.
Yeah.
Especially the stomachs were really good with that. And then you could use the intestines and have this. You could have the bladder or the stomach on one side. Intestines are miles long. So now you have that long of a tank where you can go and, that long of a hose where you can breathe. There's nothing new about scuba diving.
Man, I thought that was brand new.
No,
that was I never knew that though.
Modern science would tell you they did it.
If I get my Gano today, I don't mean to change the subject, but I'm waiting on that bad boy.
If you somebody mention Gano one more motherfucking time.
Gano.
Man.
My heart on Gano.
Lanny. Yeah, Lanny, I got my court date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
I'm going straight to the newspaper tomorrow.
Yeah.
March 10th.
March
Oh,
10th.
you
Yeah,
one day after me.
mine's a freaking 8. Yeah, mine's the 18th.
March 18th.
Uh-huh.
Why they
Mine's
put
the
yours
9th,
so
money
far
boy.
out?
Say what?
Okay. The 9th, I like that one. Why they put yours so far out?
Beats the shit out of me, bro.
I tell you, money boy, it's only specific judges, not just every judge.
Mm.
Yeah, said on the paper that I got 5 minutes with the judge on the 18th.
Oh, they want to see you.
Well, yeah, I just reckon they're pretty busy, man.
They don't want to see us.
Just know, ain't no attorneys and no DAs allowed in the courtroom.
Well, that's not what I'm there for anyway. I'm there for to do one thing. I don't give a shit who's there.
Mm.
Hell, the Pope could be there for all I care.
Moto proprio.
Yeah, moto proprio.
The Pope there looking for marble.
Oh, you talking about them kissing feet over there?
Oh, hell no, man.
This is crazy.
Soon.
Oh, man.
Oh shit! Lenny, Ken Land said, "I'll shoot that motherfucker."
Damn right, bro. Damn right.
Okay, Land said, "Break a 19." The Pope is 9.
Pope down, Pope down. Pope in distress.
Pope in distress.
Pope in distress. Pope in distress.
Yeah, this country boy can't survive.
Oh wow! Woo, that was a good line.
Oh, Sunship left.
Yeah. You told me once.
What?
You told me once staring at the sun, right? He hit it.
No. What?
Hey, man, where's your kitty?
He got a laughing strain.
You must have tried some of that great white buffalo.
Hell yeah. I see motherfucking Indiana Jones flying around this motherfucker.
I seen Elvis leave the building.
Big Elvis, little Elvis.
Tupac. Now everybody that we said that passed, right? When I was like, shit, Kobe just passed. And then I was like, man, that's fake. I was like, 'cause everybody die. Everybody be seeing them somewhere. She was like, I was like, just like Tupac. And then she went the first thing she said. It's a lot of people look like Tupac. And what I
Did
say,
you guys ever hear that?
it's gonna be
I'm
a
sorry,
lot
go
of
ahead,
people
bro.
looking like Kobe walking around.
I mean, you saw the helicopter of Kobe, the cartoon. There's a
Yeah.
cartoon.
Mhm.
All right, so you saw the cartoon. If you follow Q, you saw he said Mr. Peanut was gonna die. I thought Mr. Peanut was Jimmy Carter, like everybody else. Of course not. It's this dude. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what they doing.
Well, you know, they say it always happens in threes. You ever heard that?
Hell yeah, man. No, bro. That's why I be
Shit
watching
crazy.
God, making sure ain't nothing falling.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
So what were the three? We had the bus hit the Covington kids get their bus hit head on. We had Kobe die, and what was the other one? Oh, the Iraq bombing. So is that the three? Is that the three tragedies that we had?
And then they performed a ritual last night at the Grammys.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
Oscars,
They said it was a ritual that is supposed to be satanic and involving a sacrifice. And
Yeah,
they said
somebody.
his daughter was a sacrifice.
Yep.
I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Then they broke it down like GG and Kobe and the two names. I was like, whoa, this is you can go way down a rabbit hole with that.
yeah, I never gave a shit about, you know, the Oscars or the Emmys or any stupid shit like that because it's just a bunch of fake people living in an imaginary world.
It ain't imaginary to them.
Huh?
I said it ain't imaginary to them. That's their world that they living in.
All right.
You know, everybody got their own lane, which is
I would
universe
say
is
it's
trying to coexist.
well, you see, they monetized that too. Now you can bet on who's gonna win the Oscars.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, you can in Vegas.
Wow.
I thought that was sports book, so now you can bet on that. I was like, whatever. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's entertainment. That's what the people want, like gladiators. This is what you want.
And that's all they're good for is entertainment. I want to be entertained, you know, I'll go watch a movie. Other than that, I don't want to hear shit out of them.
Man, be like, go sit down, some motherfucker.
Yeah, go sit down and shut up till I want to hear from you.
I'm still tripping because I just found out there was 9 people on the plane on the helicopter.
How's 9 motherfuckers gonna fit on one little ass helicopter?
It ain't little, it's big. It's big.
I know, right? Big enough for motherfucker to go down.
But I only saw their names today. I'm like, all these people cared about death of somebody they didn't know, right? But all those people died. I was like, damn, that's
the only motherfucker there now.
Families must be terrible. Imagine how their family.
You gotta understand.
All they hear is Kobe.
You got to understand where that information's coming from. You know, first they said it was 5, been preaching on 5, you know, all day long.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's 9. I mean, what's up with that?
It's the energies. They transfer energies from 5 to 9.
They draining y'all energy. They draining everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But the other bodies have mysteriously disappeared. And Kobe body was the only one that burned up.
What they found this wallet or something because as hard as that motherfucker plane hit, they couldn't identify no bodies. So they had to find that nigga wallet.
Tiwanda said that was a ritual sacrifice for the Grammys.
Yeah.
They had to find his American Express card.
I would have to say, Tiwanda, be more specific. Why would the Grammys need a sacrifice?
No, they presented Somebody sent me something earlier. I was trying to find it, and they had. Remember that shit I showed you, Money Boy?
Yeah.
When they had that one fat ass girl, what's her name?
Lizzo.
Lizzo with her
performed
cheeks out.
with those white mannequins laying down. Then they had like a Dominican ritual with this lady stepping on the chest of the mamba, the black mamba. Remember, he had a snake around his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad boy right there now.
The only way to kill him though is to cut the head off that motherfucker. Don't get quiet now.
Yeah, I think that black mama is like the most dangerous snake in the world. I think.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
I've heard a bunch of different snakes be the most venomous or dangerous. I don't know.
Who?
A bunch of different ones. I grew up in the Mojave Desert. They said the Mojave Green is the worst. I don't know. I went to Desert Storm and they said that the carpet viper, you'll be dead in 10 minutes if it bites you.
No shit.
So I don't know how long you'll die from black mama bites you, but I don't want to get bit by none of them.
Yeah, right on.
Hospital 15 minutes away. It's a wrap. You might as well tell everybody shit.
Kumbaya.
Fuck that. Roll up one time, dog.
Oh, she says King Wade says the world's dangerous and fastest snake in the world. Most dangerous and fastest snake. Oh, and he said because it'll attack without provocation. Yeah.
That's what Kobe used to do. Attack the motherfucker. Come here.
Right. I'm glad I didn't say that. That would have been wrong.
I know, right? Don't do him like that.
Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna leave that.
You know he done already faked his death. He got everybody crying and shit. He said it all has something to do with Illuminati and for LeBron's supposed to be better than Kobe. He'd never be better than Kobe.
Mm-mm.
That motherfucker been on 9 teams. Look, I don't care what they try to put him in place of me, he'll never be better than Kobe. Kobe was the next thing to Mike.
And he only been on 2 teams.
I mean, when I was like thinking about it, Kobe was almost like he took a Mike pill.
Man, Kobe was Michael Jordan's son.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like he took a Mike pill. Like he took a pill to get the skill Mike had. So that might cost you later, I would think.
Shit, 41.
He was too much like Mike. He wasn't like Mike in high school. He wasn't like Mike his first year when he got shat on and he had to come back. He reinvented himself, like he said, his own words, and he came back and he was like Mike.
Oh yeah, because he had to get rid of that number 8 and he wanted to come to the number 24 to say that he was mature now.
Crazy shit. What would you give to be, you know how people say they would sell their soul or they would give this, that, and the other to be famous or to have money or to
drinking mango juice.
I ain't getting shit. I rejected the deal.
If you were 16 or 7, right,
look,
you did.
Fresh out of high school, they offered me $3 million.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out of high school, I rejected the deal. I was like,
but
that.
You got cats that are born into it, or they're like 16, 17, coming from the hood, right? And now all this, you can have everything you want, and the price is
from the hood.
The price is not you. I'm saying, but the price is so far down in the future and so far in the realm of impossibility. You'd be like, yeah, I can see people going for that deal all day. So you never know what's going on. He could have faked his death, and they could have been like, okay, now it's your turn. Now you gotta go.
He's hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein now.
That don't give no clarity, because we don't know. That could be the same thing.
I'm just saying, that's all.
Yeah,
they might both be on that island Admiral Byrd found.
Yeah.
Right.
With Pac and Elvis and JFK. Junior, not senior.
Sammy Davis, Junior.
You know, I mean, senior got his wig split on national TV. That was a little bit different. Before they could fake cameras like they can now.
I just wonder if Kobe didn't have some shit on Hillary.
I know they were cool.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's public.
Because anybody that knows her, somehow they get dead, you know. And there's not one person in this world that has 67 friends commit suicide.
I thought it was 47.
I heard 67, but who knows?
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a lot of suicides around them. A lot of suicides.
Yeah, that's why I heard somebody that did that. Oh, he committed suicide, but he was shot in the head twice. How the fuck's that happen?
In the back, yeah.
He scored some trigger twice.
Yeah.
He got shot 5 times in the back of the head with a shotgun. Suicide.
Yeah.
You gotta. He shot himself, dropped the gun, and then went off again. Shit.
It's probably funny how some people believe that bullshit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you have it, folks.
So anyway, top of the morning to everybody.
Top of the morning.
We finna moon gaze. So you can moon gaze. I mean, you can sun gaze and moon walk, right?
You know, you guys were talking about looking at the sun a little bit ago.
Yes.
I tried that once and I regretted doing it because after I did it, I mean, I looked at the sun for. I looked at the sun not very long, and then when I looked away and I'm trying to look around, I was like, I got these sunspots in my eyes, man. I can't see shit.
For how long? About 10 seconds, right?
What, the sunspots? No, they were there for a few minutes.
Oh.
Like, I ain't doing that shit again. Huh?
Were they just random spots?
Kind of, sort of. It impeded my vision for a little while.
Right on.
Yeah, some funny shit, huh, Midwest?
He said, I ain't doing that shit no more.
Hell no, man.
Let me ask you, Lenny, what color are your eyes?
Brown.
Dark brown, light brown?
Huh?
Dark brown, light brown? Just brown?
I'd say dark brown, maybe.
Right on.
Brown.
I wanna talk to somebody with blue eyes who has tried it. I just want to talk to somebody with blue eyes tried it and wonder what their experience was. I'm just curious.
Well, that was mine.
I know one, and he couldn't stand to even think about doing that.
Yeah, well, see, the sun is so freaking bright, you know, and I don't think your eyes are capable of handling that kind of bright light, you know, for any extended period of time. Now, if you just look up and look away, yeah, it's not going to bug you. But if you sit there and stare at it for a few, yeah, it's going to mess with you. That's been my experience anyway, buddy.
Right on.
Chris crazy as hell.
What?
You said I want a blue-eyed person. So what is going to happen?
No, I've heard. This is what somebody told me, and I'm like, whatever. So that's why I say I want to see that. They said that they know a blue-eyed person who sun gazes, like I do, like for 20 minutes to an hour at a time. And I said, well, give me the number. And he said he's not friends with him no more. And some others, I couldn't get a hold of him. Okay. I just don't feel that. I mean, we all know why our eyes are brown, right?
Full of shit.
It might be for you.
Oh man.
That's what I've always heard. That's what my mama always said.
Right. Anybody know why?
Yeah.
What makes brown eyes brown? What's the difference? Anybody know?
I would say color pigmentation, maybe. I don't know.
I was gonna say I don't know. That's one you got, Chris.
Well, it's just, yeah, there you go, King Ways. The same thing that makes your skin brown makes your eyes brown.
Skin pigmentation, then, right?
Melanin. It couldn't be skin pigmentation if it colors your eyes, right?
Well, you know what I mean, dude.
I'm just saying. Because skin, that's a lot of people think that's all that it does. Even me, I didn't know. I'm still learning, but I know it does so much more. Without it, you'd see the veins in my eyes, and I couldn't stare at the sun, as far as I know. In some cultures, they call it the Christos.
Yeah, I heard it doing that kind of stuff. It'll mess with the iris or the retina, or maybe both. I guess I don't know.
Right on. And that's immediate too. It's supposed to immediately burn it up.
Well, I don't know about that because mine ain't burned up. I don't think.
Right. Maybe you got glasses.
Right.
Could have been some damage done.
I know I used to stare at the sun when I was a kid.
Right.
And my mom used to be like, boy, get your ass in there. Why the fuck you always staring at the sun?
That'll make you go blind.
I was just always connected with it for some reason.
Was that followed by get in here and do your homework so you can get a good paying job?
Hell no, get in here and get this clean. Your ass whooped.
Word.
Like he said, good paying job. Shit. That's one thing I always worked when I was a kid. Like I always had a job when I was a kid. I was making my own money. Like I'll go and do stuff myself and make my own money.
Yeah, I did that quite a bit when I was a kid too. Cutting grass or shoveling. Yeah, paper route, shoveling snow.
Much more vivid, King Wage. Much more vivid.
What'd he say?
He said when he sun gazes, his dreams become more vivid that night.
Wow. I don't know. I did some mushrooms one time, and my vision was real vivid.
Me too.
Hell no.
I'm thinking of going to Colorado just to get some more mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are awesome, man.
Oh yeah, it was like my vision was in like a Technicolor, man. Like, holy cow, look at this shit.
It was cow shit.
Yeah. Well, it grows out of cow, or not? It doesn't grow out of it. It grows from around it. When I lived down in South Florida, we used to go out to what they called the Winn-Dixie cow field. Well, Winn-Dixie's a store chain, okay? And they had all these cow fields out there and shit. So we went out there, and God, I think we picked a 1 pound freezer bag full of them things, and took them back to the house, cooked them up like you do mushroom, in like a little pan of butter or what have you. And that freaking butter turned green, man.
Shit.
So yeah, boy, we was like going crazy on that stuff for a while.
Right.
I've had some poison.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun though.
Shit.
Atlanta, you ever drop acid?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, back when I was like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, that's a cultural thing, man. Most, not nowadays, but in our time, most black people wouldn't do no shit like that.
No.
Oh, not today. No way, man.
In this day and age, these kids don't care. It don't matter what color they are. They all do it.
I was about to say back then.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to party like crazy, man.
He said, "How do you know what mushrooms are edible in a land of cow shit?"
Well, there's only one mushroom that grows in the land of cow shit, and that's the one you want.
Yeah, and it should have gold, like gold strains going through it.
Yeah, that, and it's got a little purple top on it.
Yep.
Little purple dot in the center of the top there on the crown of the mushroom. That's the ones you wanted right there. I mean, you know, when we picked them fresh like that, man, oh man,
steaming.
So y'all, you say you put them in butter?
Yeah.
So technically, you cooked it, right?
Basically, yeah. Just heated them up a little bit.
Right, and then just ate it. So y'all, I thought you were supposed to just let them dry out and eat them.
Well, you can. Yeah, you can do that too. But see, since these were fresh, it's like we just come up with the idea of cooking them in some butter. So that's what we did. Boy, it worked too.
What was the name of them?
Oh hell, I don't know.
But they got them in Texas, so in Colorado now. So they're trying to make them legal here too.
Yeah, Shotgun thought they was legal in California because he was talking about some damn mushroom.
Yeah, we just called them mushrooms, man. We didn't know no names of them or anything.
Yeah, there is a name I forgot, and they're legal in like I said, in Colorado. So you can Google that, and they'll tell you what the actual name of them. They are easy to identify.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find a white dude that goes cow tipping like Lanny, and you're good.
What's that?
Yeah, I know y'all had to be cow tipping out there.
Oh man, yeah, it was pretty wild, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, they was over there milking the cows. Moo and oink.
Yeah, back in the day, man.
Yeah, I ain't never tried the mushrooms. I always seen the motherfuckers roll by the tree and be like, them motherfuckers look scary.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's this one certain kind, like Chris was saying, that they grow out there around the cow shit in the fields, and that's the only place where you could find that type of mushroom. Now, granted, there's probably thousands of species of mushrooms, but just common sense would tell you to stay away from the majority of them anyway.
You'll know because the farmers,
they're toxic as hell.
The farmers feed their cows a certain thing to make magic mushrooms come.
Probably.
And because like usually they usually guard their shit.
Yeah, buddy.
What you mean?
You have cows. I used to have a farm, so we had guys that had cows out there, and they would go buy the specific feed so that they could have magic mushrooms. If anybody went on their property, nobody came on our property. If somebody went on their property, they knew that they were trying to steal mushrooms, and they would shoot them. Now they never had to do that, but of course they had some kids come out there and steal mushrooms or people. But they sold that shit. They made a lot of money. Imagine if you got cows that you raise and land, and then all you have to do is feed them a certain feed, and you're gonna have another $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month or a week income. It's another revenue stream.
Right.
People take advantage.
Man, what I do? Freeze up? Did I freeze?
You froze, Lenny. I see you, Lenny. I got my eye.
Your eyes over the front.
Check. There we go.
Mannequin challenge. That's an official mannequin right there.
Oh man.
Yeah. There I am.
Oh,
You guys are just seeing things.
I was seeing double.
There's two of them now. Yeah. What the hell?
Hit the one in the middle. Hit the one in the middle.
I see you got the eyeballs up.
Oh man, you see me? No, let me see.
It went black.
Oh man, hit the one in the middle. Ooh, that one looked ugly.
King Wade said, "Doing mushrooms during camping connected me with nature on a whole nother level."
I bet.
Yeah, did you see the size of that chicken?
Oh man. Oh man, I got these two eyes.
He's speaking the wrong language to the chicken. Gobble, gobble.
He's like, the size of that chicken.
Let me see them thighs.
Oh, man. Fuck the mushrooms. Did you see that chicken?
Oh, funny.
Let me see the thighs on that chicken.
Oh, mama. Woo! I'm loving it. Lenny, what you over there eating? That vape.
It looks like he got studio lighting in there.
No, it went from red to black to daytime outside and shit. Lenny sitting behind a green screen. He's sitting right here on this couch. I'll be right back.
So, Chris, if they had eyes like this, could they still do it?
Man, I tell you what, if I had eyes like that, I wouldn't even try, man. I wouldn't even try.
You ain't gonna turn the motherfuckers off.
All right. How about if you had
They're gonna be
eyes
walking around like Stevie Wonder, man.
How about that one?
Straight Stevie.
Hey, Chris, how about that one?
Look, I don't know, man. There's a thing called, there's melanin and then there's phagomelanin. You know the difference? One is animal, one is in man. One is in animals, one is in men. So I don't know what's making that particular eye brown. You know what I'm saying? If it's not connected to a melanated body, I just be guessing.
For you, right? Okay,
my
nephew that's locked up, right? He black. He got melanin, but his eyes change colors. Like in the wintertime, his eyes change like that one on the left, not the blue, but the other one. And then in the wintertime, that's how his eyes is. And in the summertime, his eyes is gray.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he better not. I wouldn't do it when they were gray because that's lack of melanin. I would wait till they were. If I was gonna do it, if I was him, I'd wait till they were the fullest brown they were gonna be, because that's the most shielding you're gonna have. The most of that chemical or that element there that's absorbing that energy.
Right here.
But in blue, all that energy is not there at all. All that whatever it is, we call it melanin, or whatever it is that's absorbing.
A little lighter.
But you know what I noticed? My pug, he has brown eyes. and he can stare at the sun, no problem.
Well, he'd be like,
If you sit out there smoking,
I think Midwest is hitting that white buffalo, man.
that motherfucker sitting out there smoking, he cooking that boy.
Yeah, I see, 658 trailer 33898 going to Old Castle, Jacksonville.
Copy.
I want to mine this oil can land going to Jacksonville.
Hey, how come it look like it's daytime behind you?
Well, I'm sitting in front of the silo to get loaded, and there's a big old light behind me up on a post.
Oh, okay. You still sitting on the couch behind that green screen.
Yeah.
What are you loading? Grain?
Huh?
He says by a silo. What are they loading?
Yeah, I'll do a flip here. Yeah, see?
Yeah. He's loading some type of cement, I think.
Yep, loading up some cement here in a little bit. Right behind that truck right there.
Right.
But yeah, behind me they got a light out here on a post out here. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, they filling that motherfucker up.
You ever transport gunite? You ever move gunite?
Oh yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah.
So you're big with the pool installs too, then. Right on.
Yeah, gunite, cement, fly ash, slag.
Right.
Them all the hazardous materials, right?
No, they're not hazardous.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought Lenny was stuck for a minute. He was just sitting still.
Yeah, I'm just sitting still.
Yeah. I was gonna pull him down off the screen and then he moved.
Hey, Midwest, did you see that Zimbabwe's Minister of Finance was talking about how they are in dire need of corn and they're getting it from China?
They getting it from China?
Yeah, of course. Where's China getting it from?
Exactly.
What are they getting from China?
Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all from the real.
Well, I mean, and their currency, because they're not allowed to print their own currency anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most likely China's getting it from us.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
All right. Look at that eye. Is that eye staring at the sun?
Oh, wow. Right? Yeah, that's what that vision looks like after you look at it for a few minutes. You got that in your eyeball right there.
The sun don't bother my eyes. I can stare at that motherfucker all day if I wanted to.
Not me, man.
It's not plastic corn. It's just not
Corn
that's gonna last. It's just corn that ain't gonna last. They have to keep. It's gonna keep them coming back. Put it like that. It's the hook.
They gonna keep you having to eat. They have to eat cans of that shit, bro.
It's amazing that the sun is so far away, from the earth, but yet, we feel its warmth, and we feel its energy.
Right.
That sun's a big son of a gun. Now I'm telling you. I heard say, huh?
How far away is it?
I've heard it's several million miles away.
93.
Something like that.
Tell me if this is funny or not. If something is that far away and it's just giving you heat, it's gonna give you heat all the time.
Well, the sun, what I've heard scientists say
Yes, sir.
is, that the sun is so huge that you can fit, a few thousand Earths inside of it. And that kind of makes sense, because the sun being so far away, but, the size that it is to, us, by looking at it or whatever, and the heat that it radiates, it would make sense that it's so huge and being so far away.
Okay, check this out, Lanny. It's daytime, and this has happened plenty of times. And a rocket is launched into space, right? As soon as that rocket gets to space, it's nighttime. Why? How does that make sense?
Well,
I'm not saying it doesn't.
I guess that would depend on what
things gel together.
Well, when a rocket's going into space and it's nighttime, well, what direction is that rocket facing?
No. It's daytime.
It's facing up. Yeah, it's daytime on Earth. But that rocket's going into space where it's all black out there.
But don't that sun got to pass through space to get to Earth?
Yeah, you would think.
It does, but the light rays from the sun are blasting the Earth, in the Earth's rotation. And so when you're looking back at the Earth when it's daytime, yeah, you're going to see like a big old bright blue ball, if you will. But if you're looking out into space, even though that sun is out there, it's not going to light up space like it does the Earth. Does that make sense?
Not really.
I mean, how else can I explain it? Damn it!
How does it? No. How does it light up the Earth but not space?
Because Earth has the surface, and space doesn't.
Oh, so it has to hit the surface and then reflect off in order for it to. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Think about the other planets, like the moon. When you see a moon lit up at night, that's from sunlight.
Okay.
If you see the other planets, lighting up and shining, that's from the sunlight. But anything past that or around that, it's all black because of space.
Okay.
That makes sense?
I hear you.
10-4 back door.
Sir.
10-4 back door.
It's just like the Earth, It's like on one side of the Earth, it's daylight, but on the back side of the Earth that's facing away from the sun is obviously nighttime until it comes back around again.
I got it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
The
whole Earth can't have daylight and night at the same time. It ain't gonna happen.
Only half at a time, right?
12 hours at a time, basically. Roughly. It's like you've heard the phrase "dark side of the moon." That's because part of that moon is opposite of the sun. Where you got the face of the moon being lit up by the sunlight. On the back side of that moon, it's going to be dark.
Well, why the moon never gets sun on one side?
Say again, brother.
Why the moon never gets sun on the other side?
Because it's facing away from it.
Always, huh?
I was about to say that at all times. Like you got your back to the moon at all times. I mean, to the sun at all times.
Well, think about it like this: if you're facing the sun from the front of your body, does that mean that the backside of your body is getting that same direct sunlight?
So what about the spin?
Well, that's what I mean, the rotation. Yeah, so as it's rotating, part of that moon is getting that direct sunlight. As in the rotation, the part that's getting it, the other part's not going to get it. Just like the Earth. That's why we have day and night.
But from them fake ass pictures of the moon, they always saying that they showing that little face, like as if the moon never rotates at all. Like it's just a hollow disc.
Well, for one thing, it's not a disc, and people that might believe that, I think is a little bit out there, but the moon is a sphere, just like the Earth is, just like every other planet out there. It's spherical.
Do you have a telescope? I'm not even disputing nothing you're saying. I'm just asking a question because I've seen people that look through telescopes at the planets, and they're not hard spherical objects. They are like light moving, like almost like entrapped in a circle.
Yes, I have a telescope, and yeah, I'll be looking through it sometime, trying to just look.
You got to think about it. When you're looking through a telescope, you're looking thousands and thousands of miles away. You know, just like the moon. If you look at the moon is 220,000 miles from Earth.
Lenny, I'm looking at you, and you thousands of miles away from me right now.
Do I look flat?
No, it's all an illusion. Yeah, you actually do look flat.
That's what I mean.
Lanny, is there a Tesla in space? Driving around right now? A Tesla in space?
Oh hell, I don't know, dude.
Let me see. I'll show you. I'll show you the Tesla that's in space.
I mean, Elon Musk put it up there.
I mean, you know, you guys were talking about that a little bit ago, and I'm thinking about, well, you know, we got the space station up there. Now, when you look at it, it's going to seem like it's perfectly still. But at the same time, that thing's cruising, they said 17,000 miles an hour in its orbit, you know.
Can you see it with a telescope? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you see the space station with a telescope, sure. Because it's all the space station is only like a couple hundred miles up or something like that, to that effect.
Right, in the lower atmosphere. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. This Tesla do not have the rim. Look, they show you the fake. It's not, man, this is so. This is show, Brandon. I'm about to show you how much. I'm about to show you kneeling.
Yeah, the motherfucking green screen.
Yeah.
Motherfucker right there on the green screen.
Yeah, that's probably a black dude in that spacesuit. We can't see his face.
Now, when you say Tesla in space, what exactly are you talking about?
The car.
Oh,
the car Elon Musk put up there. It was a big thing.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, okay.
You ain't hear about
the same people
in space?
But I tell you, Tesla's in space.
I said you didn't hear about the Tesla that was in space?
No.
Oh. Right on. That was big news.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, why in the hell would they put a Tesla in space? I mean, it ain't going to go anywhere unless it has some sort of propulsion systems.
Nah, they got rims.
They got a what?
They got some 22s.
Man, you guys.
I'm supposed to show you. No,
you guys trying to bullshit me or what?
Nah, some white dude put this up. Name Elon Musk. He put this up. We don't. How we gonna make this up?
There are two ways that once they gave the space program to Elon Musk, they had to have two ways to prove it, to prove that he could do it, to back him up. One was he put the space shuttle up there, I mean the Tesla, and the second one was he landed those rockets back on the platforms they took off from, or some other platform.
Right. That's the Tesla, Lanny. They AKA say. And you see the space. Look, you can see the space. It's supposed to be thing up there up top.
Well, I see the concrete floor it's sitting on too.
That's what I'm telling you. They ain't land on shit. They landed right. They was right in Studio 59. You know, they was right in the studio.
Right.
Had people watching it for thousands of hours. I was one of them. I only watched it for a couple of seconds to see how I was waiting for the glitch. And somebody reached back and almost spilled some water. How you gonna spill some water out?
It'll kill you if you say it's fake.
Yeah, right. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, heck yeah. They'd be like, fool, that car was really in the air. So, hey, you can't tell other people what to believe in. So all I say is each is his own. Look, y'all saw them rims on the car, right? Y'all see them rims? Y'all see the rims. All right, y'all see them rims. Now, watch the next thing. Y'all gonna be like, hell to the no.
Oh, you know that, huh, King Rage? All right.
That's Kobe Bryant.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Can you answer King Wade's question?
Why is it that melanated deficient people go to space, lose bone density, but people with melanin gain bone density? If you're from here, you're not allowed to leave. He who was made boatless shall not cross the waters. Ancient text on many levels, many meanings. There's a such thing as a calcified pineal gland, and there's a such thing as a rock where a pineal gland is supposed to be.
All right, now look. Now he out of space in that same whip. Look at them 22s. Good. Y'all see them 22s right here? Hold on. Right here. Y'all see these rims?
Right.
Right there. Look, y'all see the earth?
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
Y'all see the earth? Y'all see these 22s? He was hitting donuts yesterday in the hood. So what you think, Lanny?
Lanny's doing something else.
Yeah, Lanny not in there right now.
22s. Look, y'all.
Hey, look, them tires would have been exploded.
Man, from the pressure.
Yes.
Just like Chris said.
It should have icicles hanging off it.
As soon as those tires would have exploded, the whole car would have blew up.
Yeah, or the opposite, it would have sucked in or something.
The whole car would have sucked into the tires and shit.
Oh, man.
Lanny.
Lanny.
Lanny said, I looked up at that motherfucker.
Look, they talking about the real Tesla in space.
Hey, Lanny said he looked up at that motherfucker and he said, I seen white spots for about 10 minutes. He cooked them motherfuckers. Oh, no, Lanny is not playing. Breaker 19.
But look, that's somebody not knowing what you're doing. Because when, like I said, after you're done, after like 10 minutes, you got to stop, close your eyes, and focus on what you interpret. You have to translate or interpret, process. If you just try to open your eyes and go walking like normal, that's kind of like counterproductive.
Hell no. He said, you gonna take off, start walking, and start doing a Pee Wee Herman.
You stupid. Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
We gonna Pee Wee Herman. Lanny didn't disappear.
Yeah.
He's back now.
You can't see Lanny?
No, I'm over here on the looking at all these fake Teslas, seeing which one I'm supposed to order so I can blast off to the moon. So
He's looking at Teslas in space.
No, I'm looking at one on the land right now.
Did Lanny freeze up?
Let's see. Lanny freeze.
Lanny.
Oh, he looked like he did. Look, Lanny. His chip went bad like David Rucker.
Mannequined up. Oh, Al Roker. Remember when he paused on TV?
Hey, what was that all about? Hey, Chris, what was that all about, bro, when he froze up like that?
What was it about?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, see, I hate talking like this, man, because people think that everything is. People are all fucked up, but MK Ultra is a real thing. We know this, right?
You say what?
MK Ultra is a real thing.
Right.
Yeah, so if you know what that is, then you know that people are programmed in various ways all day, every day.
Like Draymond Green, and he froze
Yeah,
up. He looked
absolutely.
like Lanny too right now.
He looked, he looked like Al Ross.
Oh man.
Hey, big dog froze right up. They trying to end his career ASAP.
Oh man.
And when you start messing with the brain, the programming, how it's wired, it's easy to do damage that will have that kind of a side effect. It's not hard.
Mm.
You can see people that play around with it that don't have no idea, or no skill, no training. You can see what happens to them on drugs. You'll see them hit that. You see them hit that freeze because a lot
Mm.
of different things can do it to your brain. Just lock you up, take you out of. As Lanny, you can hit a mushroom or LSD and be not in this world and just be a straight
Midwest, you took
mannequin.
him out.
I ain't touching.
Straight mannequin.
Man.
That's probably why they made the mannequin challenge. If you see somebody do that shit, you just laugh at them. Oh, mannequin
The only
challenge.
thing you see is their eyes move and their body be stuck.
That's when
I'm
you
like,
know something's really wrong.
tripping.
Like,
Now that's when you know
motherfucker, help!
it's a glitch in the matrix.
There go Lanny.
Like he ain't froze no more.
There I am.
Al
Oh,
Roker.
man.
I made him back.
You
Yes.
know how shitty the Matrix would actually really be if you were not Neo?
Say it again.
The Matrix would be unbelievably horrible. Because not only could you be black or, yeah, you could be black in the United States and during racist period. And then on top of all that stress and negativity, you still in a tank. Getting your juices drained. Instead of being a millionaire, billionaire, experiencing some nice shit, you over there experiencing chains and turmoil and struggle.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not give everybody a harmonious simulation?
They want to play with people's brains.
They want to
49.
make. They say that doesn't produce adrenochrome, huh?
Deion Sanders froze up too. He glitched.
Mm. I seen Shaquille O'Neal glitched.
Yep.
And our
Barkley.
boy Chris Paul glitched.
That's crazy.
James Harden.
Bush.
Yeah.
Obama. Hillary. I seen Hillary glitch and malfunction.
When she was bouncing back doing all that stupid shit, like
Yes, sir.
When?
What?
Nigga, they done
that
made
was
so
a
many
minute
memes
ago.
out of that.
That was so long ago. They was doing that. He had the bobblehead.
That bitch doing the herky jerky.
How about when Wendy Williams saw what she saw and painted?
Mm.
What she
She was
saw?
like, she was, I don't know, nigga. She was
Her
the one looking
reflection.
at it. She had on that Statue of Liberty.
She saw her naked self.
Mm.
She was like, hell no. This is not me. My saggy ass.
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh man, hush your mouth about some chicken and dumplings. Damn.
That sounds delicious right now.
So Wendy Williams got it for you.
I could do me some chicken and dumplings, that's for sure.
Do y'all eat snakes down there?
Who?
Snakes in Florida.
Snake.
Oh.
Say what now?
He said Bill Clinton.
Do y'all eat
I've had
snakes?
snake.
Do we all do what?
Eat snakes.
No, I don't anyway.
Oh, do they
Yeah,
sell them down there?
Huh?
Yes, they sell them there. Yes.
Do they sell snake meat?
Yes.
Not that I've ever seen.
I bought snake meat and gator meat down there.
Yeah, they got gator meat, that's for sure. Well, I've never seen snake meat. I mean, I'm not saying they don't, but I've never seen it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I seen it there and in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
I've
about
seen.
dog?
Oh, some wild hog. Oh, dude, you eat some wild hog. If you eat some wild hog, you'll never go back to domestic pork ever.
You said wild dog. Nah.
Oh, wild dog. Oh hell.
I said, what about smoked dogs?
They probably find that shit in Japan or some shit.
Yeah, they be smoking them over there, Lanny.
Yeah, I believe it.
They got them on the sidewalk at the markets.
Wow.
I believe you can find them here in the U.S. too.
For real?
I do believe so.
They said they legalized human meat in one of them restaurants in New York.
Oh hell no.
I heard that was fake. I don't know though.
Man, I have to go over there and get me a chihuahua leg or something.
A what?
A chihuahua leg.
Oh,
Why you want to eat a chihuahua leg?
He said human meat.
Huh?
He said human meat.
Oh, Soylent Green.
But you do have a point about that wild hog.
Oh yeah, that wild hog, not dog Midwest. Wild hog is off the chain, man.
Yeah. Way better than these bald, domesticated, human to the touch feeling ass pigs.
Right?
It just feel weird. I don't like it.
Whoa.
Them
Yeah,
wild
wow.
hogs. Them motherfuckers be hairy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, they're wild. That's why they're so hairy, I guess.
Yeah.
The biggest wild hog I ever saw.
Live or just a period? Lanny?
What?
A live hog or you talking about in pictures?
Oh no, I seen it myself, my own two eyes.
How big was it?
Yeah, mohawk.
Oh, this son of a bitch was huge, man. I bet this hog weighed every bit of 450 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
Woo.
Oh yeah, he was a big son of a bitch. He went across the road right in front of me, about maybe 150 feet in front of me.
Damn.
And I'm like, holy shit, look at the size of that damn thing. See the size of that chicken? Oh my God.
I wouldn't want to eat one that big. It's too old.
Yeah, probably.
You should have went and got that motherfucker, Lanny.
Oh man, I think I tore my ass up.
I tell you, buffalo's better than beef, though.
That's what I've heard.
Absolutely. And camel's better than both.
Oh yeah? Did you try eat some camel, did you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, you gonna try the camel toe?
Yeah, right. That's what I was just thinking, Midwest.
They make camel
Yeah.
burgers in Saudi Arabia and Iraq and over there in that part of the world.
You know
Oh,
they done
wow.
tried- You know they done tried that camel toe once or twice.
Oh yeah, I love that camel toe, boy.
Oh,
Braised camel toe
Ooh,
with some marinated moose knuckles. Mm.
Yeah.
He said moose knuckles. I didn't know moose had hands, but I'm glad to tell you. Hell no. He said moose knuckles.
camel toe and moose knuckles. He might. Oh man.
I don't know nothing about that marinated moose knuckle, boy. Mm.
That moose knuckle, huh?
Well, just like some people like that pickled pig's feet. I can't bring myself to that.
Just the 48 straight.
He said a pickle with
That's a real thing, brother.
I mean, you can go to a bar and see them shits there. And people eat 'em.
I know it's real, I'm just saying.
That shit is nasty.
Yeah. My brother claims to like him, but just looking at him turns me off.
He said New York City restaurant becomes first to get licensed for human flesh called Ken.
Hey, with that pickle pig feed, you might as well just drink some of this and just be like,
Yeah, right.
it's all gone. It's all gone.
Strong-minded individual said, "Man, MB and Midwest high as a mother. High as a bitch. Hey, somebody help me."
Oh man. Man.
What about horse meat?
Nah, I don't eat horses, man.
You ain't never had no bologna?
What?
Bologna.
I don't care for bologna, man.
You gonna tell me it's got horse meat in it there, money boy?
No, I don't like bologna either, though. Can't
I
lie.
used to love that shit.
When I was little, we was forced to eat that shit. That was the only thing in there sometimes. So now I got grown, I don't eat that shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I still like it once in a while.
See?
Yeah.
It ain't no different than a hot dog, you know.
You fry it on. you put
Probably
it on the
not.
stove.
From
You
the
put
hot
it on
dogs
the
you eat,
stove
I'm
and
sure.
You fry it, put it on the little stove with the flame.
If I'm eating a hot dog, it's a Hebrew National all beef hot dog.
Well, that's what they say about bologna too.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
this is mystery mix.
Hell no, they say bologna got chicken, pork, all type of shit up in that shit.
So does hot dogs.
I don't know. I don't eat them motherfuckers. I just had some for dinner tonight.
It depends on which hot dog you get.
Hebrew National, baby. Hebrew National. They don't play that shit.
100% beef, USDA, working with a monster.
USDA.
Hello.
Yeah, I try horse meat. It's lean like turkey meat.
Well, you got to remember when they slaughter them cows and pigs and all that, they ain't nothing go to waste. Nothing.
We know.
I know. I used to work in the slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the bologna and the hot dogs and the liverwurst and all that shit. Yeah, it gets the moose knuckles and everything in it.
What, the camel toe you said?
That camel toe. He got that tongue in our leaf.
That camel toe.
Yeah, got camel toe.
You got that tongue in our leaf.
Oh man. No, that meat glue and shit, how they make a old steak look like a new steak, all the old pieces of meat and shit.
Oh yeah, with the dye and yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which one?
You think you got a T-bone, you got a wee bone.
Oh mama.
I mean, shit just like this plant-based meat. I ain't fucking with that shit either.
Hey, that was pork. It wasn't even beef.
Damn.
Remember everybody tried to go to this Impossible Burger. I was like, I'm not eating that shit.
What's Impossible Burger?
They took all the melanin out of that motherfucker.
They say it's impossible that it could taste this much like meat when it's not meat. Now they're Impossible Whopper.
Did you guys look at shit up what goes in those Impossible Burgers?
Yeah. That's why I don't eat that shit.
You see that one? Truth Seeker said the new vegan meats are more processed than the chicken nuggets or hot dogs. Oh, and chicken nuggets. Where the hell do chicken get nuggets from? You tell me.
Well, mama, they get them chickens dropping them nuggets.
I think the main ingredient is called heme. It's if you study what that shit is, that's that shit is gross the way they make it.
It's a pink slime.
That's like
it looked like ice cream at first until they started mixing all the other shit with it. Then it started looking goofy.
It's called chemical reaction.
And then they pick it all up and then they sit it on plastic and then they fold it down. Then they ship that shit out. And then when the company get it, they put their little meat, their little cutters. And then they drop them bitches in the grill.
I'll tell you another one's pretty funny too is boneless chicken wings. That's a funny one.
Yeah.
It's nothing but chicken breast is all it is.
Shit, that's all you hoping.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
If it's coming from a chicken farm, all them extra arms and legs on that motherfucker.
Them chicken nuts.
One, they don't got no head, just 6 wings.
5 beaks.
The thighs are hella big.
This shit got 5 beaks. Each beak got a thigh on it.
Hey, you ever seen the chicken with no legs?
That thing can run up on you and kick your ass, man.
You save money on meat cutters.
You got 6 eyes looking at your ass.
Out the orb.
You got 6 eyes that can't see shit.
Man.
6 eye holes. No eyeballs.
That chicken breast cut into pieces is nuggets.
Man, I'm still thinking about that camel toe.
That sounds good.
You need that tongue in Ali.
All spandex.
Mamas. All spandex.
Ground beef.
Surely she can't be rolling up the spandex around the waist. She got to go get the right ones. That little ass, this shit falling off. You gotta get that.
Strong-minded individual got the jokes.
Yeah. A cow with no legs is called ground beef.
What's a masturbating cow?
Moo.
It's not a milker.
Beef stroking off. Okay, I got the best one. Here you go. What do you get when you cross a Samoan? No, you ready? What do you get when you cross a Samoan and a nigga?
Samoan I don't know what. Samoan nigger. That's funny.
That's hella funny. Oh man,
Money boy still laughing.
Money boy on your face. There you go. There you go. Hold it.
No, I was looking at the text. You know, I'm getting text and shit right now.
My fault. My fault, Pastor. They texting Money boy. I need you to come pray for Sister Smith.
No, they talk about I want to sign up right now.
I want you to come pray for Sister Smith because she need to sign up for that funky 50. All you got to do is pray one time and you got her.
Shit, I'm just gonna let Midwest close the deal.
Hell no. Shit.
Oh shit, my nigga, I still had a watch party from 6 hours ago. And I ain't never ended it. And people over there still liking it.
They're still watching. It's the coldest party ever. The host ain't never showed up.
How do you end this motherfucker?
It was fun.
I got that shit from you. You did that to me one time. Remember, you was like, Money boy, I just started to watch the party and I might dip out. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I leave motherfucking asking questions and everything. I went back to her and asking about 9 questions. I'm like, damn, I was over on YouTube, my brother. Dang,
Oh man, I probably got to end it on my computer.
Yeah, I'm like, Beans had my sister? Shit, straight up. You know what's funny?
Jokes.
And them motherfucking Muslims be out there at 90 degrees with them suits on, selling them motherfuckers.
Damn.
Mamas, they be out there, damn, I'm telling you, sweating like a slave.
They don't care.
I know that inside shirt like stuck to them like a motherfucker. Mama.
Oh man, the little shirt. Look, the little shirt.
Man, that motherfucker drenched. After out there all night, you just sold 100 pies.
Gotta respect
And
the
they ain't
commitment,
leaving.
though.
They selling the final call, 85. Huh? They got the final call, bean pies, water.
And the endless supply.
Like, man, Midwest, man.
And they will love to tell you about Louis Farrakhan. Minister Louis Farrakhan, that is.
Yeah.
You're going to get about 50 texts. They're going to all be on your YouTube channel like, did he just say that?
You know how Farrakhan talk. Wait a minute, motherfucker. You can't be saying my name like that. I'm a kid. I'm like, listen here, my brother. All the fish sandwiches I bought out of Chicago on 79th and motherfucking Emerald, you better sit your ass down. I used to go to the they used to have some bomb ass fish sandwiches over there at this
Fish
one
sandwiches and bean pies.
Hell yeah, that motherfucking fish sandwiches be off the ringer.
All right.
Best fish you ever tell. You wonder where the fuck y'all get this fish from?
What kind of fish?
You don't know.
I don't know. That shit was good. It wasn't no camel toe, but it was some fish.
It was a fish taco.
Oh, fish taco.
Yeah.
Definitely the swimming kind.
Yeah, not the intake kind.
Oh man. Crazy.
Gotta plug that valve. All right.
Well, the ladies in the room ain't getting offended.
Nobody's talking about the impeachment today, huh?
Pull it out that tongue and that lead. They straight. Ain't nobody offended.
Okay.
Shit, all I see is smiles and shit in the chat. Somebody happy.
Whole news. It seems as though the whole news cycle was flooded with other stuff.
Yeah, they ain't talking about the impeachment no more, man, because it's smoke screen. I watched it when it first came on this morning. Trump and them in there, his lawyers in there, they looking around. Ain't nobody in that motherfucker. They don't even want to hear the shit they saying. They're like, man, why don't y'all just go home with this shit, man? We is not finna impeach this mob.
I agree.
They had 2 million more viewers on Saturday than they did for every other day of the impeachment.
Saturday was the most important day to see the bullshit. Because Saturday would have let everybody know if they was gonna have witnesses or not. So since they know they not, this shit dead. Everybody know what time it is.
Did you watch any of that yesterday, Midwest?
I watched a little bit of that shit. They don't even excite me no more. Since Kobe died, you know what I'm saying? I'm still mourning about Kobe.
Or
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go dunk.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it yesterday, and I tell you what, the president's legal team is just ripping the Democrats a new ass on this.
Yeah, I agree. From what I've been seeing. And then you see what Trump told Adam Schiff, whatever the fuck his name is. He said the worst is yet to come for you. You're gonna pay what you did to the American people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
1, 2, Freddie's coming for you.
Oh, mama, you call them just like that. You gonna pay, and the people gonna see. Straight up.
He said he takes it as a threat.
Man.
Oh no, crazy Nancy. Oh, you know she gone.
Yeah, I hope.
She falling apart over there. Her arms and shit coming loose. You see over there malfunction and shit. That fake ass crayon on her mouth look like lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to get them all for treason or something, you know. Lying like that, lying to the American people, you know, lying about the president. I mean, that's high crime right there, man.
That's why Trump told him, wait till. He said, we gonna see real soon. He said, they gonna see.
It's either going to be the end of the Democratic Party or the end of the United States of America.
Corporation.
Mm.
Well, the corporation, I guess, needs to go anyway.
Yeah, that ink shit should have been gone. Should have never existed. That's where the fictitious names and shit came in at.
Now, see, they were going to get rid of the whole thing, not just the corporation.
Right.
They're trying to find a way to. They're trying to find a way to get out of the treaties and all of the old shit that they were still tied to before the corporation.
Right.
Well, Chris, I'll tell you something, bro. You know, and God bless you for being there, but you went to Iraq under the pretense of a lie.
Oh, obviously, yes.
I went over
there. Absolutely, I know that. Pearl Harbor lie, Vietnam lie, World War I lie, World War II lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, we come over there for nothing.
Yep, people died for nothing.
Yep. Niggas died over information.
But Lanny, if you want to know what happened, I went over there because the people of Saudi Arabia asked for help. That's the only reason otherwise I would have just been AWOL because I wasn't going to go fight in some war for just no reason. But those people said that they needed help. And when I saw them on the news say that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going. No problem.
Well, you was in was you in Desert Storm or something, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that was Iraq and shit, and Kuwait and all that.
Yes. Yeah, in Panama before that, but that wasn't a war though. That was a conflict.
Right.
Conflict of interest.
Still got double CIB, so it's a war to me.
Yeah, war is a war, no matter how you slice that pie.
Yeah, but it's just whether they give you the star or not.
Yeah.
I had to cover my star up. They start looking for me. Oh, mom, I'm like, I can't even show this motherfucker. We need to talk to you. You found 9 dead bodies in the lagoon.
You think it's a joke?
Wow.
They you go in the military, they know where you are pretty much the rest of your life.
Shit, they know where you are if you ain't been in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got their address, their name, their social security card, their ID, their birth certificate. Shit, you don't even know who the fuck you is.
I was just about to say that.
You walking around with somebody else's identity, and you talking about your constitution, right? Holy shit! I was once asleep. I used to say the same shit. I ain't say my constitution right because I already knew that shit didn't apply to me. But anyway, motherfucker, I know my shit. I know the law. Yeah,
that was like King Waves the other day. He's like, no, you have to have it. I have to be talking on it. Like, no, they change them shits every day. You never know what the new one says.
Wow.
They add, change, amend policies and codes every day.
I still didn't go back and watch that video. Why they pull him over?
Because he had his phone in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay. He was still in the chat.
He was using his GPS.
Yeah.
What happened?
King Wage got pulled over the other day. Police
Oh,
was
no
going
shit.
Yeah, the police was going the opposite way and busted the U-turns because they saw his dreads and was like, "Oh yeah, we got one."
Oh man.
Said we saw you with your cell phone in your hand.
We got Bob Marley son down here. This motherfucker think he's slick.
He was like, "I don't gotta sign it." He said, "Oh, you gonna sign it?" He said, "Just go to court. Just go to court." As soon as he signed it, he said, "Yeah, but you can pay the ticket right now."
I wouldn't find shit.
He said, "What ticket?"
Yeah, he said, "What ticket?"
Yeah, cops just trying to make some money.
That's the
motherfucker. That choice.
That's
gave him
the
that choice.
Now I would have found
sign or go to jail.
I'd have signed that UCC 1-308 real fast.
Man, by Melvin.
I'd have signed and put without recourse.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mamas. Fuck you.
First he tried to say his windows was tinted. He was like, "My window's not tinted. Look." I was like, "Well, you got your phone in your hand."
You like, motherfucker, make up your mind on why you stopped me. You on camera, I'm on camera, and you clearly don't know why you stopped me because you talking about the tint. And motherfucker, Stevie Wonder could see through this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck up out of here.
You know what's funny is a lot of times the cop car have darker tinted windows than you do.
Right.
They want to bust your ass for it.
But y'all know them unmarked cars is illegal for them to be doing stops in.
Midwest Stroke might have said, "It be down where you at, Iraq."
That motherfucker Iraq.
Hey, I teleported real quick.
Midwest, I think that might vary from state to state and city to city.
What's that?
That it's illegal to pull people over in unmarked cars.
On the highway.
I said it might be illegal from city to city. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that shit illegal. I mean, I think on YouTube, dude was reading the cop is right.
Like, it's illegal for them to pull you over anyway.
He said, "Man, I don't know if you the motherfucking police sitting up here or not, sitting up here with no plates, you in tenant. What the fuck is you on?" He said, "I'm finna arrest your ass, dude. I need to back up. We got one of those people." Like, you know what people? He said, "Motherfucker, do you know the penal code in the state of such and such? You cannot. That's unlawful. You cannot set traps to arrest people." Oh, mama.
I seen that video.
Dude got his ass right. Took right off. Like, man, this motherfucker coming fuck up my head. He done fucked up the hotspot shit. Everybody else like, yes, they done ran this bitch ass from over here. He ain't over here clocking a day. Mamas. They be out there clocking like a motherfucker and they be in the wrong. It's dangerous to be out there hanging out the window on the highway with some shit in your hand, look like you shooting at a motherfucker. Somebody, that's why y'all ass be getting ran into, motherfucker, thinking somebody's shooting at him. They trying to knock that gun out of his hand. Oh, mama, put his ass in the back of that trunk.
Man, that's crazy.
Something just be cool. You can take a nice little ride to the hospital. Right there like that.
I mean, you'd really see who had heart and who was really, you know what I mean, trying to uphold the law. If they could only carry 2 bullets.
Oh, man.
You get a gun, but 2 bullets is all you get.
They already trying to do one-shot dummers. I hear they killing people with cell phones in their hand. Hands up, don't shoot. So 2 bullets.
All right, that shit finally made it to y'all.
Right in the backyard.
Man, you ain't got to have shit in your hand. You fuck a cell phone and you ain't got to have nothing.
They kill, what's the name?
Turn around and just say, I ain't gonna buy. Well, I was saying, I was finna go in the house.
Yep, he was at home. He was at his own grandmother's house.
Yeah,
shot in the backyard.
I was at my house. See, I went at Granny house. I went at Teresa Auntie them house.
That's
I was at home Yeah, that was both. And they said it was justified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why did they say it was justified?
And you know it's fucked up where y'all at California, where you at, Money Boy, because when they beat Rodney King on TV like that, and they let all those officers off, you know that was some bullshit.
Oh man, I know.
They beat the shit out that man. Talking about stop resisting. He resisting what?
He was trying not to get hit in the head.
Shit, they beat that motherfucker like he was a motherfucking drum. Straight up. That's crazy. That doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, they beat that boy like he was a rented mule, man.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense. Like that's just over too much for it. Like you like, what the fuck is y'all thinking?
Exactly.
Who you talking about?
Rodney King, when they beat the shit out of Rodney.
I'm sure y'all heard Dick Gregory's perspective on that. That shit look so damn crazy.
What was his perspective? Because I didn't hear it.
Oh, that shit was fake as fuck. Set up like everything else. He said, and if you go in that part of LA, there are no lights, but that shit was lit up like. And then there happens to be some people there who had contacts with the network, so they were able to film it and get it to the proper people within 10 minutes. Almost impossible. He said that shit was all fake. And broke it down.
It could have been.
Right.
I ain't from them areas, so I don't know how is this shit. I'm serious. I don't know. It could be. A lot of those police taping off and shit, that should be looking like scenes like out of movies and shit.
Yeah. Hey,
so I can't really say.
Matter of fact, I'm about to see this video. Watch this shit. Well, I'm about to see you. I'm driving up the street.
He said he was in jail and then he got released where he shouldn't have got released to go get his ass whooped. It was crazy.
Like he broke out of jail or some shit.
Almost.
Watch this shit, MW. I was on my way.
That shit Money Boy was talking about.
So was
that
it
story was crazy too.
Was it fake when they was burning down the motherfucking stores and shit?
No, we were doing that.
Yeah.
Not they, we were doing that. Oh no. Yeah, I was right there.
So if it was fake, why was y'all fucking up the neighborhood?
Man, ain't nobody know that shit then.
Oh, okay. I thought you had something for me. I was trying to say, see.
No, Dick Gregory came with that shit way after the fact.
Yeah. You know, just like The Simpsons, sometimes people don't get it until it's already done. Now, Midwest, I just sent you a video of earlier today. I wasn't driving. You're gonna be like, what the heck?
Dude, that commercial with that cartoon with that Kobe plane crashing where he didn't want to give his trophies up. That shit was cuckoo, man.
Yeah.
That was like, damn.
That shit wouldn't even play no more, bro. They took that shit down.
What?
Did it?
Yeah, I tried to play it. It wouldn't even play. I sent it to y'all. I mean, Money Boy, I think I sent it to you yesterday.
I seen it. And then I went back and watched it again. Let me see.
Yeah, that shit crazy. It's on Twitter. But they might have taken it down since. And then nobody will believe you 5 years from now.
They're gonna say they made that right after.
Yep.
We know they made that right after.
That time stamp on that post is not. They faked that. He didn't say he was gonna die in a helicopter crash years before he died in a helicopter crash.
Right.
But then you got logic and say he's more likely to die in a helicopter crash because of the frequency in which he flew in a helicopter.
And that's what they said.
He said, right,
okay.
What's the day?
What's the date? 29, 28, 28. Tuesday the 28th.
Yeah, she said Great Wednesday. They high as a motherfucker. Give me some of that shit. I'm just messing with you still. But
it's still on there. It's on YouTube right now.
No, I'm messing with
No, I'm talking about the Kobe Bryant cartoon. It's still on there. They got it all on the.
This shit crazy.
He said, "Let me hold your trophies." He said, "I'm not passing these motherfuckers." The motherfucking helicopter blew up. He said, "Boom! These were Shaq anyway."
They were Shaq's anyway.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That was fucked up.
Is that LeBron asking for the trophy?
Oh,
that would have been crazy if they what if they'd had a LeBron jersey on the nigga? That would have been crazy, dog. Now, see, I can see somebody changing the video and putting a LeBron jersey, and then everybody saying it's just totally fake. I can see somebody doing that.
They just did a simulated animated crash. That shit look crazy. They're trying to say it caught on fire in the air.
Yeah,
that's
what they said.
It just went down.
See, now if they had
burning.
Now if they had no parachutes, like I said, they'd have been straight.
Yeah, they had time to jump in the simulation. You saw the simulation, MW?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna show it on there. I'm gonna share it to you.
Wouldn't you think they'd have to have first-hand account in order to make a simulation?
Man, they control every plane that leaves up. Man, you better wait.
I was about to say the black box.
They said it didn't have one. They said no black box.
We know they got a black box. They try to say no black box so they can say he don't have no body. It's burned up, remember? No black box, no body.
No evidence of how it happened.
Shit, all we ever gonna know is what we know now, right?
Pretty much.
That Malaysian flight's still gone, right?
And they trying to get us to go to Malaysia. Nah.
For free. Hell no. Oh, right. I ain't having it.
He ain't having it, you stupid.
That trips me out a lot too. The emotion of any story will override your ability to look at it objectively.
Yeah. I just another my cookies.
If I was trying to conquer you, I would damn sure want to connect you to as much fiction as I possibly could, that I could control and manipulate. That way I could control and manipulate you.
Yepper.
They said his helicopter was trying to climb to avoid the clouds, the fog.
The smog.
Just think about it. You said it was cloudy. The pilot couldn't see. But if it was so cloudy, well, who gave them clearance?
Exactly.
You still got to get clearance from the airspace. So, yeah. You still got to have clearance.
Yeah, you still got to have clearance.
But the gauges and clusters that tell you when you're so close to the ground that it's dangerous without seeing. So I mean, it just would warrant more information. You need more information.
Yeah, I've seen that haze of smog over LA before, and it's pretty thick shit.
Yeah, but helicopters fly through it all day without, burning up.
right?
Yeah, there's always high speed chases out there in LA, so that's
Yeah,
nothing.
shit they're used to.
Hello?
Especially if this is his pilot that he always been dealing with all these years.
And it was too.
Hello? Good morning. If you want to join the panel, it's a link in the chat.
Yeah.
You just click on that link and you can come to the panel.
Oh yeah, people. I see heck of different angles now, but it's crazy how they said that his body was the only body fully burned up.
You just click on that link.
Oh, is that what they said?
It comes back studio and you can just come.
I ain't even listening to no more detail. I haven't even.
No, I'm not listening.
Detail. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Really, you get the best news right at the beginning, and then you know whether to go with it or not. I go with my first mind.
Yeah.
My first mind.
All right,
no.
y'all. I'm about to jump off of here for a minute.
I got it. Hold on, MB, 1 second before you go.
Mr. Ross Boss.
Okay.
Who's coming? Gano lady?
Who, Gano Tiff?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So which one is your favorite, Money Boy? 3-in-1, Gano.
Oh yeah, I like the 3-in-1.
Right. How's the mocha?
Hey, the mocha's pretty good. All right. Because at first I used to drink chocolate at first before I even became a coffee drinker. So I was always hot chocolate, and then I became a coffee drinker. So I just left that alone. Now I actually try mocha with both. Mocha is both. It's pretty good.
Right.
That's why you see me drinking both. In the morning, I'll drink the straight 3-in-1, and then later on, I'll mocha.
The teas are just hot. Do you ever make them hot and then let them cool off?
Yeah.
Right on.
And also do the cold. I'll do the cold blended because I like mine sometimes with the ice in there and blend it to where it goes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
He said fog and smog are the same thing.
Who said that?
Silk BB Scratcher. Fog and smog. Oh man.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Look, Midwest just over there chopping it up on the phone. Or is he glitched? Oh, yeah. Oh man, I'm over here like they didn't have me working earlier, working like crazy. I'm almost up the whole 24 right now.
Damn.
Exactly. I'm working off probably like, so if I got up at 6:45, no, actually I got up at like 6:30 and it's already 3:45. So yeah.
21-hour day, bro.
With no nap. And just this is all natural too. And I'm juiced because I got my my paper back from the court. So oh my god, that was an instant booster already by itself. Matter of fact, see. Midwest talking about hold on. He gonna make me smoke a whole nother blunt. I'm gonna be passed. Oh.
That's cool. You wake up for lunch with Midwest.
Yeah, but I don't punch no clock, so
yeah,
I can do that. But my daughter go jump on my neck, so I already know I'm gonna be up. That's the best thing about having kids. It's no downtime for daddy. What? Kids are on demand. You tell them you don't feel good. She don't care. She wants some cereal.
Yeah.
Daddy can't get up right now. I need some water. Next thing you know, she got a water bottle like, well, here, go get my food. I'm like, oh, man, that little girl. On demand. You tell her you don't have no money, she start patting your pockets like, where's the money? I'm like, oh. You try to give her some change. You give her some change. She say she wants some dollars. You give her $1. She say $5, and she's only $3. I'm like, how do you know the difference between $1 and $5?
The mommy told me.
No, it's the store. Inflation at the store.
I couldn't get what I wanted.
Yeah, you can't get the little eggs. She be buying them little egg things. And
The
they
ones that are red and white. Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. All right, so you already know, and they $2.99, and every time you go into the store, they want the egg, even if they don't eat the shit, they just want the fucking egg. That's what.
Dog, I went to Costco and bought a big thing of them. Wasn't the same at all, man. She still want to buy one when we go to CVS or the little store. I'm like, come on, man, you got them at home.
Yeah. We was in Grocery Outlet and she did that. And I was like, what the heck? I just bought you the little 3-pack and
I want that one.
Yeah. It's the same. I'm like, but that's the lifestyle we showed them though, you know, because every time we go to a certain store, she always go to the little toy aisle and get the same fucking toy for some reason. And I let her get it every time. Like, nope, you can have whatever you want, princess. She get the same little shit. But then she play with it, throw it away. Then come back and get a whole new one. And it's just a little $2 plastic thing. So that's letting her know she still can have the things that she want, you know, in life.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like that staircase that Midwest got back there.
Is he mannequin or is he froze?
Nah, he ain't froze. He listening.
Yeah, I'm listening, man.
Yeah, he
listening or riding.
Oh man.
Oh, I see his hand moving.
Yeah, matter of fact, shit. Are you playing? Oh, no, I was playing.
Banging on the plantation and get this shit done.
2 more blunts left.
One to sleep on, one to wake up on.
No. I got 2 more blunts left. The one to wake on is already rolled, so that's 3.
Oh.
Yeah, no, heck no. I am not for to smoke that Dutch without my wife. She would be tripping on me. Hey, girls is crazy.
Yes, they are.
Choppy.
Once you spoil them once, you cannot slow down or
Charlie Brown, school teacher.
What? That's because you so far out. You way over there in Florida. It's 4 a.m. over here. It's almost 4:20.
Somebody save me.
It's about to be 4:20. 30 minutes.
420.
I hope you smoking, because I'm smoking too.
Yes, she trying to get in. This lady trying to get in, get in the live chat. She wanted to ask us some questions. That's why I asked her to stick around for a second.
Okay. Did she get through?
She tried, man. You know, she said she had to sign in. She was trying to get to the live chat, but she wasn't signed in. So, you know, they don't let you see the live chats and shit.
Oh, yeah. Heck no. Oh, she was trying to sign in on
YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah, she was trying to get the link, but she couldn't see the chat. She's like, oh, I can't see it.
You kept telling her.
I'm like, to the right. They dead, he's still alive.
I think it's one way or the other with me. I can see the live and not the chat, or if I go to the chat, I can't see the live.
See, they be fucking with you, lady.
I found this dispensary, Money Boy, and they got the only hydroponics, so everything is grown in water.
Mm-hmm.
Every strain they have, you know how that is. It just looks crystallier, and this shit just looks so much better. I was like, oh shit, all right, I'm coming, because every strain they have is water. I was like, oh shit.
So the second year I ever, well, no, it was the first year. First year I ever grew. Then I had tried some indoor, and I tried it in hydro.
Right.
Man, I did in and out. You know, I did in and out at the same time. My hydro messed up on your boy. You let your pumps go off one time, pH level fuck up your whole plant's just here. I was like, oh man. That's when I became outdoor red.
We did indoor, but we didn't do hydroponics, and our shit was dope. I like indoor better than outdoor.
Yeah. Now I did indoor dirt. I know indoor dirt now.
Yeah, I like that.
What's the difference?
Indoor dirt. Dirt forgives.
Yeah, you can control the between dirt and water. Yeah. You'd have to be on it like that. You can let it do its thing. It's in water. You're always measuring something, making sure something's right.
The pH got to be right. You gonna be pH up, pH down. You got to make sure then every time you trying to water your shit, you got to make sure that your nutrient levels are right because you don't want nothing to be too acidy.
Right. It's a whole different way to grow. So you got to learn. You can't use anything you learned in dirt. But dirt, I like dirt indoor better than dirt outdoor because you have control over the weather, the temperature, the amount of light.
You can make your dirt indoor good, just like your
water
indoor, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I was telling you that a long time ago, MW? You can do your indoor dirt just like your indoor water to give it still that same potency, looking, and taste. But man, Chris, I done did that shit for 21 years.
Right.
And then I just said, you know what? I don't want to grow no more. I said, I don't want to.
I grew in Georgia for like probably 8, 9, 10 years. And it was illegal, so it just sucked. The fact that it was illegal.
Mm-hmm. It's been legal in California ever since I turned 18. Ever since I turned 18, that was when it actually 2 years before. Now I think about it, 2 years before, when I was 16, is when it first went legal. Because that's when people used to come all the way to Oakland to go to the dispensaries, and they used to get their license a long time ago when I was in high school.
Shit, first time when I left California for Georgia for 20 years, it was in 95, right before they.
Yep, and they went in, boom, 90 at the end of 95, and then 96, and I graduated 97 and moved to Sacramento.
I missed all that.
Not me.
All that. I didn't come back till 2015.
See, I was smoking the best back then, and back then, the clubs in San Francisco was going hard. They had clubs going crazy. In certain districts in San Francisco, you could just walk right around the corner. They got a club here. Go up the street, they got another club there. Go over here, they got a little smoke, like a hotel where you could just sit and smoke in a lounge. Everybody in the lounge was just chilling, smoking.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. My legal number is 3303.
555 people is 555.
See, 555. And as soon as you said that, I looked up and it was 32828.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my cannabis number was 3303 back in the day. Now people got so many digits in their cannabis number now. They call me one of the originals. I'm like, damn, y'all got 5 digits. I mean 10 digits in y'all numbers and shit.
You see how they locking it down?
Yeah.
I was gonna be a dispensaries.
Yeah. I was gonna be a teacher at Oaksterdam, and then they had closed that shit down, and then they opened up Saxterdam, but they never opened it all the way up. So I was like, you know what? forget this shit. I'm about to sell some coffee.
4
And
minutes.
I've been in the coffee business.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
For that tongue and Ali. And that camel toe.
Oh, you waiting for it to kick in?
He ain't gonna let us live that one up, Lanny.
I hear you.
You with that camel toe.
Yeah,
Yeah. I bite that camel toe.
he biting that. I ain't biting that motherfucker.
He bit the apple.
Hell
He bit
no.
the apple.
Beat on that motherfucker.
Oh, knuckle souffle.
I was told you beat the camel toe, bro. You beat it, not eat it. You beat it.
But yeah, Chris, when it first was going legal out here, it was going down on the hill in San Francisco on the green.
Right.
Actually, it still go down every year, but it was going down when it first popped off. That was when everybody first did the honey oil. That was before they was doing the super. That was before they was doing the super dab. Now I'll be like, nah, y'all super dabbing and shit. Y'all tripping. First, it was honey hash oil. Period.
Oh, so now that because like out here or down here anyway, these people are acting like honey is replacing the you know what I mean, the butane way. But you saying honey was first.
Yeah, I did the honey way years ago. I didn't know that they was just changing it up again, but long time ago, I drove up to Cool County and got the recipe from the doctor up there, Dr. Fry. I went to the mountains and found it, and the lady was like, I went to the doctor office. She had a fat ass farm at her doctor office out there in the hills.
Right.
And it was good.
Yeah, that's something you don't see anymore is hash. At least I haven't.
You ain't in California, lady. You way in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like them eggs at the candy store right now. Matter of fact, these cannabis stores are popping up too much. Too much. I just seen another one pop up around the corner from the homeless camp. So how in the hell are homeless people living right next to cannabis clubs? It don't make no sense. And you could just go in there with ID. You don't need no special anything. You got a California ID, said you're above 18. You can walk in there and go get you some treatment.
Any state down here.
Yeah, don't they sell that shit like $10 to $20 a gram or something like that?
Oh, they gonna wax your ass, lady.
All right.
Hell yeah, they gonna wax you.
1 minute, people.
It's better to find a farmer.
1 minute.
A grower.
That good old triangle, that farmer triangle. And become a vendor. But we got.
You guys ever thought about buying stock in cannabis?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. But
I've been seeing it all the time.
Yeah, but that'll be for next conversation. Next conversation, Lanny.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
Because it'll really pop for us all. If we all invest in this one cannabis club that we know. And then we also get our own farm, and we also have our outlet through our sister company. Well, we call it sister company, satellite company, however you guys want to put it.